might also be taking care of something since he got home and immediately had to leave. well, we'll go ahead and start without getting it. So, let's roll. There's only 4 people here right now.
What the fuck?
4.
This
Cyril.
This might be a garbage recap.
Yeah, this will definitely be a
Like, no matter whose recap it was, this is
I mean,
you
can all work together to get this recap done.
Elvin died.
Yeah, so last week we were fighting 2 caterpillars, giant ones.
Caterpillars. That sounds like it would have been fucking cooler.
Whatever.
That's just slow ass fucking giant caterpillar.
They first one gobbled up Taika, and everybody was pew-pewing it and shooting it, and Gannett sliced it, and well, we barely got Tyke out of there as she was gasping and struggling for her last breaths or whatever. Meanwhile, the second one upended SE&M and their horse and carriage, and that one ended up eating... let's see, what was the order? Elbin was first at the bottom, and then Marha, and then Gannett. And by the time we took that one down and they pulled everybody out, Elbin was at the bottom. He didn't make it. He was dead. We were all sad. Marha tried to revivify him, and his soul was not willing to come back, and so we had to lay that boy to rest. And then we rode on to carry out our mission, and Sebastian and Cyril kind of crept up the first night, and kind of saw some lights and decided to make the night camp. In the morning, this morning they made a second trip. Saw that there were people there. Then went back, and then the whole group came back, and there was a totally destroyed village. There was about like 6 survivors or something, and they were trying to piece back their village. We investigated and found that there was a Skull King or something. Is that the name?
Bandit King?
The what
Ravagers?
One? Yeah, the Ravagers. We found his mark and some lore on him. And we ended up chasing him, following his tracks east, out of town. And that's where we left off.
All right. Anything anybody else wants to add, or?
It was a sad day.
It was a sad day. All right. Vampiric, will you go ahead and roll me a d6 minus 1?
The fuck is Vampiric?
Alex.
You call him Alex.
1.
A what?
I rolled a 1 on the dice.
Wonderful. So Gannett's in charge of recap for next week.
So you should have just made him anyway.
Huh?
You just made him anyway, even if you didn't
Yep.
roll.
All right. So as you guys begin to leave town,
Oh, there's
hey.
that bastard.
Speak of the devil.
Yes.
Gallopere.
And Gannet or Vampiric just rolled a 1, so you get recap next week.
Me?
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is this? I managed to dodge it through miraculous.
You were supposed to do it this week.
Still bullshit. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like he was in your stream, like, okay. It's over.
Yeah,
Probably.
He is waiting.
No, I've been sitting down for about 35 seconds. I managed to feed my puppy and sit down, and then I joined you guys because I was trying to make 7:30, and I did it. I made it.
You did.
So.
Congrats.
Well, you missed the recap, so sit back and roll some dice with us.
That's
Yes.
the plan.
So, as you guys begin to leave town, you guys only had the one wagon and you guys are having to go off road to follow the tracks. Gannett, I presume, is still controlling the wagon.
Last we left off, Cyril was doing it.
Cyril?
Yeah, but you are. Well, I guess it depends. We still have the 2 horses, right?
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
on a horse. I don't remember who was on the second horse.
Gannett was on the second horse for some reason. Well, I guess because he knows how to ride a horse. I don't know.
Mhm.
Well, I thought
And,
you were trying to work on your proficiency with land vehicles. That's why I was doing that.
Not necessarily. I can sort of ride a carriage, but if you want to drive, you're the better man for the job.
Yeah, I'll say that since we're going into a potentially hostile situation, I'll take it.
Okay.
Do you want to ride the other horse, Mara?
Sure.
All right. So, who would like to keep eyes out, and who is riding in? So we got Marha on the carrot or on a horse, Taika on the Still Defender.
Sebastian on the other horse.
Yeah.
On the other horse. Okay, Sebastian. So then we got Kaffy inside the carriage, or are you going to be sitting up front with Gannett?
I'll be sitting next to Gannett.
Okay, so no one's inside the carriage. Good to know. All right. Who would like to roll perception checks for the day as you guys begin your travel?
Got it.
I'll roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sebastian, you should roll 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's too busy eating a cheeseburger to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Yeah, I got a 15. Great luck. Starting out good,
I got
guys.
I got a 12.
Wow, we're starting
So
out
you're
good, guys.
better than me.
Okay. All right. As you guys begin to travel, fairly nice weather. I would say it's lower 70s, nice breeze. It's a bit slower to travel because you guys are no longer on the nice paved main road. There's ruts and areas you're kind of having to go around while keeping up with the tracks. Who wants to give me the survival check to keep eyes on the track? It is not terribly hard, DC.
Hell yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Hopefully. If not, I'll cry.
20.
Woohoo!
You got double the DC, so you easily are keeping up with the tracks that appear to have been probably 40 or 50 people, a couple of wagons, and several horses.
Yeah.
It is a large, massive tracks for you to follow. Quite
If I
easy.
lost those tracks, that'd be stupid.
It is. The only way you could have really lost them is a natural one. But as you guys travel, any conversations anybody wants to have? And I will interrupt you if need be, or you guys can just travel for the time being.
I guess I'll say it again. So what you said way back in the promise, you still feeling the same about not wanting to come back, complete your mission, brother?
Which mission are we talking about here, Cyril?
Well, you got lots of missions, but that's what I'm saying is if something happened, wouldn't you want to come back and finish business? I mean,
Is this about the elves thing with Luthien?
no. I'm just saying, Elbin, and maybe he didn't want to come back. Maybe he sought
Oh.
peace.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, it was the promise to not bring you back to life deal.
No, sorry, I had to sneeze. No, I think I stand by it. I think if I go down, leave me. Let me go on to what's next.
Kind of shakes his head at that. You're gonna be a true hero, Gannett, so don't know. You have a magical breastplate or a magical shield or something, you know?
And it looks at both his mundane breastplate and shield and is confused.
We gotta get you some better gear. Keep you alive, my friend.
Let's hope so. And he like fingers the periapt around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Nods and yeah, but I don't know. It's not gonna keep you alive forever.
Nothing's going to keep us alive forever.
That's true, actually. Unless somebody wishes it for it.
Do you want to live forever, Zero?
No. I figure I got maybe a couple 100 years left in me. But then,
Oops.
no.
Hell,
What
You
the
want
fuck
that?
was?
I don't
Are you
know.
here?
Did I just hear a puppy?
Did we just
Cyril, are
run
you
down a puppy? What the fuck?
Mine is over here gnawing on something, so it's not mine.
It's not mine.
Not mine.
Mine is very happy.
It's fine.
It was the
Ignore it,
probot.
yes.
It was the probot.
I would.
Don't worry, Probot was murdering puppies.
That was fucked up.
Zach,
Yes.
I know this is a fantasy world, but what the fuck?
Mhm. I don't know.
Even my cold-hearted ass is like judging you for that. If that's what you're about to throw my way,
We'll see.
better.
I mean, we do know that this bandit camp we're going in is filled with werewolves, so
Ooh, I
werewolf
forgot
puppies are
that.
different.
I forgot
probably
that
change
better.
the children.
Why'd you bring that up? Let them forget.
Sorry.
God, do we have any thing to deal with that? Not that I'm gonna be really helpful, but you guys have like weapons that can kill it, right?
I mean,
Right?
I assume they bleed, don't they? Like, I've got the sword. And he kind of glances down at it and he goes, God knows what the fuck this can do.
Does it make you feel more powerful or do anything for you?
The only thing I figured out that it can do, other than make me think I'm nuts, is when I hit somebody, it's like something leeches into them that throws them off their game.
Ooh, like my cutting words?
Kinda like when you do that.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I tend to be leery of magic, but it's proven useful.
All right. Well, that will. I'll keep that in mind so that I can save some of my bardic inspirations for Taika.
I do.
I look over at Taika. What you doing?
Riding?
And you just hear vroom, 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 as those large, like 300 to 400 pound mechanical mastiff.
Yeah,
Dog.
pretty much.
Yeah.
How's the seat?
Well, I mean, it's comfier with the blanket.
We'll get back to Castle Mount soon. Don't worry. We're actually getting closer. Seems like it.
All right. Sebastian, it's your 15 perception. I think that was the highest.
Yeah.
Yes. You are the first to hear this sound. Oh, now it wants to add things to cues. The fuck, Probot.
This is going
That sound.
very
Is
well
that
for you,
music?
Zach.
What is that?
You hear puppies getting run over by wagon wheels.
What?
Am I supposed to be hearing like a fucking piano right now?
No.
Yeah, like John Mayer's going to start singing anytime.
Imagine you just go down the road, you just hear a piano, like, what the fuck?
Skip. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this?
Being haunted by a magical piano.
I'm being haunted by fucking Probot right now.
Yeah, it's the
It's
ghost
the
of Elvin
ghost
doing
of
his best
Elvin.
Elvin John.
Right? Why are you
That's funny,
fucking with
he-
my...
He did have proficiency in performance, so
Gonna be a long, long time.
Elvin is now Elton John as a ghost.
I don't know why, but that
Makes sense, kind of.
yeah. I mean, Alex does seem like the showman sort, so
He's over there singing "Only the Good Die Young" from the grave.
yeah. I feel like if he had his camera on, you'd see him just rocking the fuck out. You have your camera on, Alex?
no.
Okay,
All
yeah.
his little
I'm a
profile
ghost.
pictures rocking out.
He does, but there's about like 6 feet of dirt. Well, maybe not 6 feet of dirt buried over the top of him, but
Alright,
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
go with
think
that
he dug
one.
that deep.
Dog crying in pain.
Whatever.
Wow.
That was right. But as you do hear that sound coming probably about 50 to 60 feet off of the path.
That's incredibly disorienting when it's like in my ears.
Mhm.
Sebastian's probably gonna like put his hand up in a fist, kind of like like the standard
Mhm.
military hold.
Yeah, and it pulls the wagon to a stop.
You can see about 60 or so feet off what appears to be just like a large boulder in the field. And that's the sound is kind of coming from behind there.
Let me get my die because we're gonna need them.
Maybe.
Can I see anything from that boulder? Or
Make a perception check.
hell yeah, we'll see how good these rolls are today.
Wait, what's wrong? Is there
21.
Something?
With a 21, you can see what appears to be a like gray mottled leg of some canine like creature behind it, but with splattering of red dried blood on it.
So a canine's leg.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you hear that?
Do we know that he points it out?
Marha would. I don't think they would. They're probably maybe like 30 feet back.
is it just the leg, no a dog attached?
From the angle you guys are, you can't tell. He could just see the leg poking out from behind the boulder.
Oh, okay, I see.
Or puppy? I'm going closer.
Okay. Are you going
For fuck's
quietly
sake.
or are you just walking?
I'm just going.
Okay.
I don't think to go quietly.
Gannett seeing Marha walk off
Yeah.
towards the woods is gonna get off and like find a place to hitch the horses just to
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on.
Yeah, Sebastian's gonna kind of like do like a quick whistle to them, like kind of ready up.
I'll I guess if you're stopping the carriage, right? Is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're-
we've stopped.
Okay. I'll jump down and start kind of like briskly following her.
Okay. Marha, as you are in the lead, the first thing that catches you is the scent of like death and decay and rot, which you're familiar with as you get closer to this boulder.
Is there anything in the surrounding area that I would take note of?
Make a perception check.
That's pretty good. 21.
21. You look around. For a moment, nothing really catches you. About 100 or so feet, just on the edge of your vision, you can see what appears to be a large lump on the ground, and then what appears to be 2 or 3 other lumps across from it. But it's far away. It's just one of those you can just make out.
There's something over there. I am not sure what. Now I'm being quiet.
Mhm.
No idea
Probably-
who she's talking to.
Cyril said he came after me, didn't he?
Cheryl's
Yeah,
right there
Cyril.
with you.
So she puts her hood up at this point.
Okay. You continue to approach the boulder.
No.
Okay.
I just want to watch the lumps for a second, see if I can. This feels like a trap.
There's not very much in the area for cover. There's a stray tree here or there that hasn't been cut down, and like a couple of like smaller rocks, but the only large boulder is the one that you were walking towards. You sit there for 5-10 seconds. No immediate movement from the lumps.
I'll send Marha a message and say, "What do you see?"
There are 3 things over there. I cannot exactly tell what it is. It looks like lumps or something. Points towards it.
Is this boulder on the path where like the tracks were leading, or is it like off the path?
It's like 5-10 feet off of it. Not too terribly far away.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going towards the boulder.
Okay.
Who's the next nearest person that I could whisper to, and so I could relay her message to them?
Within whispering range, I think that only the 2 of you moved up. Gannett's staying a little bit back along with Sebastian.
It's like
Titus.
60 feet, though. I mean, none of
Yeah.
them came that close.
I would be like kind of at the edge of the road, like not out of line of sight, but a little ways back because I know that I ain't stealthy. I make a lot of noise.
I assume you mean the path that you guys were following, not the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
road path, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. But like
It's
I'm
like
trying,
a-
I'm trying to get kind of where I can see, but like I also don't want to make I don't want to get close enough to make noise.
It's actually 120 feet.
Yeah.
On the whisper.
You push up around the boulder bar, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. As you do, you can see immediately what appears to be a very large canine-like creature with bones sticking out of its back and like almost like defensive-wise. You can see a large cut down what appears to be the left hind leg and 2 shafts of either arrows or large crossbow bolts sticking out of its neck. However, in front of it, laying on the ground, you see what appear to be 8 small pups of whatever this creature is. They have small little bony protrusions on the back. They would probably fit in your hand. This creature was fairly large. You would have guessed it would have probably weighed about 150 pounds or so. Standing 3 or 4 feet tall. Like the back would have been 3 or 4 feet tall. About 5 feet long or so. 5 or 6 feet long. You can roll me a nature check if you would like.
I would like to do that, yes. 12.
12. I will say what the probably didn't even know what it is. This appears to be a direwolf.
I try to like make myself not seem threatening as much as I can and like put my hands up and kind of, oh, shh, it's okay, I'm not there to hurt you. It's alright.
Roll me an animal handling check, please.
Oh, that was really good. 24.
24. At first you can tell that they seem very hesitant, especially at the new smell, but they're fresh enough that they don't really have experience and they're just using, in a sense, like their animal instincts. You can see a couple of them attempting to suckle on the one that is dead, but they don't immediately seem hostile. They don't come to you, but they don't seem hostile.
Goodness. Little ones. I'm gonna, still being like careful, try to get closer and like see if they'll take maybe like a little bit of like some of that ration, like some ration of some sort out of my hands, like dried meat.
And I posted an image in general for you guys just to understand the potential height and how they look.
Do they let me like feed them?
What do you offer them?
A little bit of meat.
A little bit of meat.
Mm-hmm.
One or two of them do yip it up. There are about 8 of them.
She stands up and she kind of brushes her skirt off and she goes, It's just puppies. They're alone. Well, not alone now, I suppose.
I guess I'll come up closer and be like,
I feel like that Gannett starts to make his way over.
As you like come around the boulder, you just see this humongous direwolf. That's something they refer to as puppies.
I would be careful, don't get too close.
No, I don't want to get too close.
No, as soon as the direwolf comes into vision, Gannett is gonna stop in his tracks, like looking at Mara like, what the fuck?
I mean, we cannot leave them here. They will die without any mother.
But you want to take them with us?
And she looks at Gannett.
Dad, can we have puppies?
I got this. Marha, you know puppies are a lot of responsibility. You have to feed them and walk them and probably feed them human flesh.
That is fine. They will probably have some of my blood. They'll probably take it. I have a lot of blood.
Okay, and how are you going to balance that with your schoolwork?
Schoolwork? I'm kind of stupid. I don't know if you have noticed.
Yeah, we noticed when you wanted to adopt direwolf puppies.
I think that's why he's doubling down on your studies.
But Marha, what are we going to do with them? There's how many? 8 sacks?
We could sell them.
Okay, and
Sell them.
what do we do with the... Yeah, one. Zach, would I know if there's any sort of market for direwolves?
Roll an intelligence check.
That's the thing I'm best at.
I don't know. Rich people would probably love one of these little fucks or something. Rich people love like
Those
weird
are
shit
wild
like that.
creatures that will grow up to be like...
Have you ever met a rich person? They love shit like that.
It's fine. We'll just sell them all to Esmeralda. I'm sure she can use them.
With the 15, Gannett, I mean, there is a market for any creature like this to become a companion, to be trained. Direwolves are fairly strong, very intelligent for an animal. However, they are not conducive to necessarily to being domesticated. It is very likely they would turn on their handler as well. It's like trying to domesticate a wolf, like a pure, like not one that grew up in like a rehab or anything, but like a wild wolf puppy.
Like
It's
you
dangerous.
Just go out in the woods and snag up a puppy.
Yes.
So when we say puppy, how big are these things?
I would say you would guess they're probably a couple days old, if that. But they are larger than Marha's hand. They probably weigh 5-6 pounds at least already.
So they're like Chihuahua sized?
I would say they're, granted,
Or
most
like
of
a
you won't
Shih
get this right. No, they're probably like lab puppy size. Like after like 6 weeks. They're fairly large. Uh-huh.
Spirit's just lost all.
So they're like a 2-month-old puppy, but they're brand new.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah. Like that picture I sent you guys in Discord, that is a full-grown male. And that is what the large ones look like.
Yeah,
When they're this size, do they still have like the bones protruding and stuff?
They're very small. They're probably the length, I say small, but they're probably the length of your index finger. And there's like 10 or 12 on each of their backs.
At this point, Marha definitely has found the smallest and like the runt of the litter, and she's picked it up and she's kind of like wrapped it around in some cloth to make sure he's warm.
It's biting at your fingers.
Gannett has full dad face.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, little puppy. It's okay. It's okay. Ow! It's
Mm-hmm.
fine.
I look for Sebastian.
Marha, can I ask you a question?
Natural one appropriate.
No. Yes, you may ask me a question. What?
What do you intend to do with this while we're hunting this bandit king? Where are we going to put them?
Train them to eat people. We have a whole carriage with nobody in it.
Yeah, exactly. We could like do a little nest of like cloth. I have a lot of cloth, or it's like
I
that
could just
shit.
got the heaviest side eye from Gannett. Oh,
About this time, Gannett, a couple of the other smaller ones have moved up and started like biting at your boots.
Gannett's gonna stomp his loud metal boot to back him off.
Mm-hmm. They just kind of and scurry away.
Yeah, you scared them. That was very rude. I want you to apologize.
These are not dogs, Marha. They're dangerous.
Well, we can't leave them here with their dead mom, so we at least got to move them somewhere else.
Where are we gonna move them? This happens all the time. We just happen to come by it.
I don't know, maybe we find another dire wolf and it adopts them.
And eats us and feeds us to them.
I don't think you're going to get Marha away from the dire wolf puppies.
Marha, I need you to be reasonable here.
Cyril gives a very small like chuckle at that.
And I have one.
Gannett looks around and hopefully sees Sebastian walking up.
Mm-hmm.
So Sebastian's still on top of his horse by them now.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is going on?
As you look down and see this huge ass direwolf, and Marha like has one of them swindled up and is like sitting here trying to like gnaw and bite at her fingers.
She lifts him up Simba style to show him. Puppy.
She wants to keep them or at least one, Sebastian. And I'm trying to convince her how bad of an idea that is.
The mother one is dead, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You realize it probably has a father, too, right? One that'll kill us and attack us
You don't
for
know
its
that.
babies.
You don't know
There's-
that.
there's a fun question.
Raised by the mother. When what animals do the fathers stick around, huh?
Wait,
Huh?
quite a
When do
few.
fathers
plenty
stick
of
around,
them.
huh, Sebastian?
Plenty of
I mean,
them.
if they're like a normal wolf, the dad's long gone.
See?
But would Taika know that?
Roll me
I
a
mean, I did
nature
grow
check.
up in the forest.
Yeah, roll me a nature check.
An 11.
Possible, possibly not.
Okay, fine.
Could just be bullshitting you, just so you. Yeah, you're never gonna know.
Okay, father or not, you guys. One. Zach, would I have any idea? Because I don't in real life. But I know, like, if you take puppies away from the mother too early in real life, the chances of them dying are really strong.
Except the mother's already dead,
You're going to die
so they're gonna die either
anyway.
way.
And we can't stop that, Marha. I'm sorry. But we can save the people from that village.
I can stop something from dying.
Here we
How
go.
are you going to feed it? You want
Marha.
the milk.
They took meat from my hand.
Marha, whether they live or die, it's not your choice. It's nature. It's life.
Can't save them all.
If we tried to save everything, we'd be so full of heartbreak. You have to leave them.
We need to
Fine.
pick our fights, like not sway our focus from the path too much,
Besides, we barely have food enough for ourselves. think we can keep all those things alive?
Also, I don't know that feeding them meat at this age is a good idea. I don't know, but I know you don't. I know dogs that age still need milk.
Don't look at me for milk. I look at Marhol.
Fine.
Put it back. Give it what you want. We gotta keep moving.
She puts it down. And kind of turns to everyone and kind of gives them a look like, see?
You could give him a little blessing at least.
He's going to die anyway, so.
Exactly, a blessing for when he dies. So he's ready to face the. What do you
He just
believe
starts
in
walking.
an afterlife?
So is Marha's headed back to the carriage or whatever?
Or are you headed towards
You're a
the
horse.
3 lumps?
No,
Just-
she's going back to her horse.
Okay.
Wait, do I see these 3 lumps, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Make me a perception check.
I'm curious too on that.
Yes.
Perception
Mm-hmm.
23, or I'm sorry, 22.
Ooh, let's go.
22.
I also got a 22.
All 3 of you did.
I also got a 22.
All right, as you all 3 take a very studious look of this, 2 of them appear to be humanoid shapes on the ground. Hard to tell very much, but they do not seem to be moving. The other one is a very large blackened shape and mound, and you can see just bits of white poking out of its back. Probably about twice the size of the one that's laying here.
Oh, we found
So
Dad.
probably the male.
Is he breathing? Can I tell?
They have not moved in the 5-10 minutes you guys have been here.
I'll give Gannett the nudge, like the nod to go in front of us to check it out.
Yeah, Gannett draws both his sword and shield and is like full on the ready. And as he gets about 10 feet from it, he's
Mhm.
gonna take his sword and just wrap it on his shield.
Yeah. As you get closer, you can see what appears to be 2 humanoid forms in all black. Both are short swords that have dried blood on them, and all around them, you can see just gash marks on their chests, and both of them are missing their throats. You can actually see part of the helmet has been caved in and ripped off as well, like where their jaw is. Looking at this creature now that you're up close, you can see probably about 20 or so crossbow bolts or arrows inside of it. And you can also see what appears to be a couple javelins just sticking out of the side that is visible, and you can just see large cuts and lacerations all down it.
And none
So-
of this moved when I banged my shield.
Nope.
Okay.
It's
Looks like they
dead.
killed it. It looks like they killed each other, right?
It looks like somebody came out here and hunted these things. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, but then they died as well, so
Zach, these guys that are on the ground, what's their armor? Like, is it uniform? Is it hunting gear? Is it...
Okay. Looking at it, it appears to be blackened leather. Do you want to investigate them and see? Because right now they're kind of like on their sides. Do you want to walk over and push one over?
Yeah, Gannett's gonna
I
try
do.
to do it with his foot and keep an eye
Consider
on all.
this is like a great looting opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Gannett-
I'm just gonna.
Actually, you know what?
Get down
Gannett
and
would
push one
motion
over.
to Taika or whoever's gonna do it, and he's gonna keep his eyes locked on the fucking direwolf.
Oh,
Okay.
I only got an
For
8.
one.
It's fine. Like, you don't actually have to roll for investigation on this part. As you both kick them over, underneath the splattering of blood and just ripped parts, you can see over the right side of their chest the symbol of a skull with a crown.
Oh,
Hey, look at that.
well, it looks like they got what they deserved then.
Indeed, we should check their pockets.
Gannett sort of shouts back
Feel
over
free.
his shoulder, like, "What'd you find?"
Nothing yet. Hold your horses. I'm just
They're-
getting there.
It's just a couple of Ravagers. whatever the Bandit King calls him, his followers. I don't know. This is
Alright.
gonna sound really shitty, but these puppies are gonna die if we don't do anything about them. So wouldn't it be the merciful thing to kill the puppies?
About that time, every one of you guys sees a very tall form in black attempting to sneakily get closer to the puppies.
I knew this was gonna happen. She's gonna try to get one on the carriage. I saw this coming from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just not gonna respond to me, spirits?
No, she just stops.
It looks
I assume it's very much like the Scooby-Doo, just...
Yeah, mid-step and everything.
Gannett, being pretty sure that the big one's dead, is gonna sheath his sword and stuff and walk over towards Marha. Why is this so important to you?
Just this.
Just let her keep the littlest one.
Okay. But when
We
it
can't
comes to-
save them all. We cannot save them all. We don't have the resources to take care of 8 puppies.
You want to try and save this thing, Marha?
I do.
All right. Let's hope it doesn't eat us. And he's just gonna like sort of fold himself out of the way.
I'm getting that puppy.
Okay, so
You
you're
get
taking...
one.
Are you taking the
Just
run?
one.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have never seen somebody so aware of something being bait and taking it.
Oh yeah, I know. You think I don't know?
I know.
Sylvia.
I know. Okay, fair point.
I think Sebastian sees her pick up the one again and
Mhm.
rears his horse kind of nearby to them. What the hell are you doing?
We're compromising.
Compromising.
She gets 1.
She gets 1. And what the hell are we going to do with this thing?
Feed it. Try to keep it alive. I guess.
Let her figure out how to take care of it.
Marha does
Into
the
the
12
fray.
hit
No.
as it tries to nip at your hand.
So you're going to take
Apples do have to be faster than that little one.
So you're gonna take a baby into battle,
No, he could stay in the garage.
which will be in battle.
It's fine. He's got a little battle soul. See, she kind of like twiddles her fingers in front of fairy fingers in front of his face.
Mhm.
while I
Oh,
was
he
thinking,
tries to, like,
try to
nip.
fucking get that
Yeah.
bitch, but far enough that he can't get it all
Mhm.
swaddled up.
Yeah, you're gonna feed it.
Obviously.
You're gonna hunt for it.
Yeah, I could try. I could learn how. You can teach me how to hunt, Sebastian. Yeah.
Oh, so now I have to do work for this thing.
No, you just have to do work for me as my bodyguard. Yes.
That sounds like I'm working for this thing.
You already
so.
started training her earlier, so I
Ye-
might as well continue the
I
training.
actually haven't trained her on shit.
You
Well,
did.
catching the rabbit.
Yeah. You,
Yeah. You taught her how to make a snare.
Well, starting
she-
to.
Yeah, she didn't make it.
We don't know that though.
But
And how are you gonna feel if you lose this thing now? If it comes with us and you lose this?
Well, it is better than sitting back and watching it die, is it not? At least I can know that I tried to do something.
Speaking of not wanting to watch things die, I would suggest you take that thing back towards the carriage.
Yeah.
all right, Kathy, with the 25, besides like the obvious weapons that's like in their hand, they don't have anything. It looks like someone's already rolled them. You can see where like their sword belt would be with like their pouches or daggers and stuff like that. It's gone.
Fucking bandits. Don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like you don't find a single penny on them. It even looks like someone like looking at dirt and stuff. It looks like people removed their shoes to check to make sure there was no money in their shoes. Like they were rolled
So
very hard.
they're like pre-looted.
Mm-hmm.
The bandits looted the bandits.
All right.
They're just a number.
makes sense.
Carriage and follow the others.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill the puppies.
Okay.
And it gives her like a sad nod, and then just goes back towards the. Like, you're doing the right thing, but I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm walking away from that.
Okay. Sebastian, can you roll me a d8, please, sir?
Sure. Five.
5. Okay. Good to know. As you guys take just a moment, these things have very little health, and they can't really outrun you. You make quick work of what you need to do to spare them. As you all,
I'm just gonna use. I'm just gonna use my axe and go straight at the neck, so it's quick and fast and over with.
Okay. All right. As you guys meet back up at the wagon with your one new direwolf paw, anything else you guys would like to do before you continue on your journey for the rest of the day?
Pray to whatever gods exist that thing doesn't eat us.
So Mara, are you gonna still ride the horse then, or did you want to be in the carriage?
If you could take the horse, that would be very kind of you, sir. I would appreciate that.
Alright. I wanna be a cowboy.
Cowboy.
It just reminds me of a really fucked up scene in a movie where these people these soldiers had found a baby with a dead mother in a war-torn area. And then the enemy came and they were trying to like hide, and they had to fucking hold their hand on the baby's mouth to keep it quiet so they didn't get killed. The baby died.
There's some of that in this world. Don't you worry about that. But as you guys begin to make your way for the rest of the day, afternoon turns into the beginnings of evening. As you can see, like the purples and blues of the night beginning to come, as like the reds and oranges of sunset arrives. You guys want to keep pushing through the night, or are you guys starting to look for an area to camp?
I think we'd look for an area to camp. I don't know about the others. But...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say out here is fairly open. It's just going to be one of those you kind of camp on the sides.
Plus, now we have a fucking dire wolf to take care of and feed.
Gannett's going to insist that we do 2-person watches, just given we know they're in the area. And there's probably more. I mean, those two guys were part of a hunting party or something. That's who took their stuff, so I mean...
You don't have enough for 2-person watches.
Shit. I didn't do math.
God damn, Elvin.
Because you need 8 hours with 2 hours of watch.
Look, I'm a fighter, not a wizard. Math is not my strong point.
Yeah. All right. As you guys all meet up and settle for the day at camp. I'm going to move you guys to the camp screen. All right, so who would like first watch?
I'll
take first. Oh.
I'll take last watch.
You're stealing my watch?
Yep.
I mean, Gannett is
take
fine,
third
so...
watch then, so I can wake you up.
Take fourth.
Was it? Do you want first or second?
I'll take first.
Okay, I'll take second then.
I'll probably stay up with Sebastian.
Okay.
Like what, during the watch?
Mm-hmm.
That way you guys can get your 6 together.
Yeah, and I can bitch about this fucking dog.
Shut up. Sebastian's gonna be the dad who's like, I don't want a dog, I don't want a dog, I don't want a dog. And then like love the dog.
Loves and cuddles it more than anyone.
It's his fucking dog.
Yeah.
Zach, before I go to bed, is there any way that I can fashion her a very rudimentary leash for this thing?
Do you have any leatherworking skills?
No.
Okay, then you can give me just a D20.
I was thinking like rope. Like, you know, just like a noose, basically.
He's gonna use the wrong fucking knot and make it a noose.
Just roll me a D20 plus your dexterity mod. or intelligence mod.
I have the right tool for the job.
Oh.
I'll also, I'll give you a hand. I'll play you a little song. It's called "Good Luck."
Oh, so Zach, how do I roll this? Because I roll a 12.
A 12, and then you can either
everybody and their mom is helping me.
So you can add a D8 for Kathy's.
Okay.
Spirits, you have any proficiencies that would make you applicable to helping?
You're right, I don't. I
So
thought about
no.
that after I said it.
Just add a D8 thanks to Kathy.
And your intelligence or your dexterity mod, I will allow either of them for this.
Well, then we're doing dexterity because that's at least a positive number. So right now, before the D8, we're at 14.
Okay.
After the D8, we are at 17.
17? Okay. You use like a mixture of like leather strip and rope, and you make an okay leash / collar. It might be a little bit adjustable, but this thing will probably grow quickly.
Yeah, but it's functional for now.
Yes.
He's gonna walk over and like hand it to Marha and just be like, "Please keep tabs on it."
I will do my best to. I mean, it is the runt. It is very possible that it will die anyway.
Maybe, but I don't want it to bite my face while I'm sleeping.
Well, then maybe don't have such a biteable face. Have you thought about that?
I have. I've had lots of women tell me that actually. And he just walks off.
God.
I knew that was gonna come up.
Okay. Marha and Sebastian, anything y'all want to do on your watch, or just basic watch for the night?
What is that thing in the camp?
What thing?
Wait, what?
Thing.
That's
Just
Marha's token.
That's Marha.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Yeah. That's her new token that's now
Okay.
updated on everything.
That's our resident spooky girl.
Yep.
Well, where is everybody? What tents are they in and shit?
We'll
I'm
make
in,
the executive decision.
Everybody's
Wow.
just chilling out in the open. Like,
Wow, way to railroad, DM.
Damn right I did.
You don't
But
know. Ganet and Zero could have been cuddling.
yeah, they could.
Maybe Grundella's not my style. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Oh, so you swing my way?
Maybe Gannett does. Alex doesn't, but maybe Gannett does. I haven't really thought about romance and sexual preferences for Gannett. I might make him gay just for funsies.
Okay.
Easy.
Oh yeah, you can do your
We
tiny
finally
hut.
done it, boys. We finally made Ganet gay.
Good job.
All it took
I'm
was 2
approve
months
of you.
of Dungeons and
This is
Dragons.
the gay Ganet arc.
Maybe that's why Felix was so nice. He has a hots for Gannett. But
Felix wouldn't be a bad sugar daddy.
I mean, yeah, I could do worse than Felix. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Right?
Open.
yeah. But anyways, Sebastian Marha, anything y'all want to do specifically for your watch, or just keep an eye out?
Before he really starts rolling, he's gonna have done one patrol. He's gonna by Marha camp and talk to her for a very short time.
Okay. I think I got most of that. You were roboting a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good
Like,
for now. Yeah. You know your internet drops.
yeah, sometimes.
All right. Just go ahead and make me a basic perception check while you wander around the camp before talking to Marha.
All right, cool.
Oh, I didn't see shit anyway.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
a perception check anyway. I got a 10.
10,
Zach,
10.
Yo!
I don't know if it's too late, but I feel like Gannett would have insisted on no fires.
No, that's fine if you guys want to say no fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
fine.
Sebastian would have been opposed.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we're too close, and it's warm out anyway.
And if you're in the tent, it can be lit without giving out light to the outside. Kind of deal, like a little dim lighting inside.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So is Marha just sitting there with this little tiny dire wolf in her hands right now?
Yeah, pretty much. Head in our lap.
It is passed out right now.
Why is that thing so important to you?
I was not going to sit back and watch it die.
Things die.
Things stop things from dying.
Yeah, but you can't control everything.
No, I can't. I can try to control this.
And if... Can I tell if it's a boy or a girl dog?
Make me a nature check.
Am I fucking good?
I mean, the DC is not very hard, but...
I'll say, is there a dick?
14? That's a male.
Oh.
I mean, is... Why him?
He's small. I don't know. He just... He's small, but believe me, and she kind of like shows her probably somewhat scabbed up fingers. He's got some fight in him.
And when he becomes big?
Hopefully that fight will not be turned to me.
And if it does, are you willing to do what you have to?
I am. You speak as if I haven't killed people before, Sebastian.
Yeah, have you ever raised a baby, then killed it?
No, but I have killed babies.
Sebastian's gonna have like a look of like, what the fuck? For like a second.
The dying. We tried to save them. But, sometimes...
You can't save everyone.
Sometimes people make you do things that you do not wish to do.
Well, I hope you realize how difficult that's gonna be. Raising that thing.
I know.
If it comes down to it.
I am aware, yes.
How you feeling about the whole, Elben thing?
It is very unfortunate, is it not? Luthic, actually reached out to me. She also says that it is not my fault, but, you know. It's an odd feeling. I think I am selfish.
Why do you think that?
He should have come back. If he wanted to, he would have. He is probably doing much better than he would here in this camp right now, chasing after some bandit that might kill him anyway and leave his body in the woods.
And why are you so broken up about it? Not like you could do any more than you did.
It is kind of hard to explain. I am supposed to be so much. It is supposed to be easy for me. And when Taika died and I could not do anything but sit there and watch and think about how I was supposed to be able to help, I promised myself that, that it would not happen again. And nobody would have to make the same choice that she did. And that I would take care of the people closest to me and become what I have to be. And so I spent money on a diamond, and so I worked with the people. Common is such an awful tongue. I worked with the people to learn how to do what I need to, and I got the magic. I am able to. I can, but I still fail. Even though this is all that I'm supposed to be able to do. I can't. One thing.
Sebastian's gonna switch to Orc. And Not failure if you chose it.
Still is. Of course it still is.
It's not.
Could have convinced him, maybe, if I had been smarter, better with words.
It doesn't mean anything. It's not on you to convince him to come back. You made a choice, just as you made a choice to take that little wolf right there. And Taika made a choice to come back. However, that choice may have been made. Gannett made a choice to take that sword. Everyone makes choices. You can't control other people's choices.
Mara, does a 21 hit?
Yes, sir.
You take 3 points of piercing damage as you just feel a huge chunk get bitten down onto the lower part of your palm.
Like if I...
Mm-hmm.
And she brings her hand under the veil to kind of suck at the wound. This one is a handful, aren't you? Sweetheart.
Tried to tell you. And Sebastian's gonna kind of like go and do his patrol again.
Okay. As you guys kind of relax and come to the end of your watch with you guys thinking, wait for Gannett to get back from dealing with his own little direwolf.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I had myself muted. I didn't
You're
realize
good. No.
As they're laying down to sleep, Mara definitely whispers in Orcish, probably into his shoulder. My people are dying, and if I cannot learn how to save anyone at all, then I cannot save them. You and Gannett say that the stories don't matter, but they matter to me. Because if I am not that, then my people are doomed. Simple.
Sebastian's gonna mutter back sleepily. Simple.
As simple as anything in this world is.
And then fall the fuck asleep. And probably Gannett's probably out there now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Gannett, as you slept, whether you found sleep easily or not, based on just the experience of seeing the burned out village where parts of your memory wanted to reignite old pains, and then the encounter with the pups, restless night. When you finally drift to sleep, it's that same feeling of limbo for a moment, of you knowing you're asleep, but not quite sleep paralysis, but you can just feel yourself being awake in your waking dreams, in a sense, for a moment, until you feel yourself jerk, your vision swims, and you are no longer just staring at the darkness of sleep, of your subconscious. You're staring at the beautiful, nebulous sky of the astral sea. You can feel the warm heat and beating of the creature under you that you ride. Across the astral sea towards this large chunk of shining purple and black obsidian stone. You reach down, pat the neck of your familiar, of your friend, of the adult red dragon you ride. As you slowly get closer and closer to this rock, which is your destination, you see curled up on it the large galaxy almost size of the astral dragon. Your vision jumps forward as you are no longer on the dragon. You're sitting here fighting tons and tons of these weird skin, like purplish blue skin creatures with long tentacles for faces and these globes. You can hear them trying to get into your mind, shoving you with telekinetic blast as you're fighting them sword in hand. You slay a couple. You watch as one of the great paws of the astral dragon turns and swipes across, rending the neck apart of your dragon, your lifelong friend. You jump again until you are in the heart of this weird obsidian rock. You can see all around the walls like sparkling stars, till eventually you find the center, the main point that you have been trying to reach. Inside, you see a large oblong shape, about 10 feet in diameter, 10 feet tall, of this sparkling nebulous material, perfectly smooth, almost semi-transparent. You know what this is. This is why you're here. You're here to seal her egg. And then Sebastian shakes your shoulder, and you're snapped out of it.
What the? Oh. Hey, bud.
You're up.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna like grab his hand and help him to his feet.
You reach down for his hand. His sword's in his hand.
Yeah, it just glances at Sebastian. That like, I don't know.
Yeah, have a minute.
Yeah, thanks. He's just gonna sort of sit there like he's up, like in bed still, but his elbows are on his knees, and he's sort of like got the sword in front of him, and he's just spinning it on its like tip.
Mm-hmm.
He sits there for a few minutes, just sort of tries to lock in the dream in that way that like dreams fade.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of like shivers and exhales real heavily, and then he gets up and puts the sword in sheath and goes to start his watch.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, please.
Perception. 21.
21. Very good. So, I would say, as you pace around for about an hour into your watch, just that sense of unsteadiness, because unlike your dream, it does not fade quite like you thought. It almost feels like a memory, which is very jarring. It feels completely different from your body, from you. When you notice what appears to be a red light on the edge of on just the edge of your vision, probably 150, 200 feet off.
Can I tell? You said it's only a couple hundred feet from me?
But it is pitch black.
Right, but like, can I tell what kind of size, like what it looks like? Like, you know, is it a torch? Is it a campfire? Is it static? Is it moving?
You watch for a moment and it flickers like fire, but it kind of bobs up and down as well.
Is it moving in a predictable way, like somebody walking, or is it all over the place?
Give me another perception check.
That would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Based on like the constant up and down motion, it does appear to be like something moving with it. Whether it's a person or a monster or what, it's hard to tell just because it's all pitch black except for the light. But it does seem to be walking in the general direction of the camp.
Gannett is going to, I don't know where you're picturing me, like east, northwest, but he's going to like slip into the tent of whoever's closest to him.
It would be coming from the west.
So I guess Cyril would be my closest.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to try and like work his way back while keeping eyes on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like tap Cyril and be like, hey, get the others up. And he's going to just point like very, very quietly. And then point towards the light that is making its way towards us.
I'm going to send a whispered message to Taika. Taika, wake up. Gannett sees something. Wake the others.
It does not pass through.
Oh yeah, shit.
The dome.
Can I see what he's pointing at or what he's seeing? Or
Through the dome? Not really.
I feel like Ganon's like half in the dome.
Mm-hmm.
if I leave, I can't. It'll like disappear, and then I won't have it. But if you guys all came and joined me in here, then we'd be safe until morning.
It's not a bad idea. Stay tight. And he's gonna like do his best to go get Sebastian and Marha, because that's a 2-for-1 special.
Okay.
And
Are you trying to move quietly?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm doing my absolute best to be.
Roll me a stealth check.
Well, I'm so good at those, Zach.
Which is disadvantage.
I'm well aware because I'm not stealthy at all.
Mm-mm.
Of the two, oh well, actually, that's some bullshit. I rolled 6s on both.
So 8.
Yes.
8.
So I
Planking.
stumble over a fucking log or something.
Yeah, because especially like you don't have dark vision or anything. You can't see anything with no light. You were just like out and stumble until eventually, quite loudly, probably loud enough that you woke Sebastian and Marha with your stumbling around. You get to their tent.
Sounds like a wild one out there.
What's going on?
Hey, I'm trying to be quiet, but there's a torch, I think, or something looks like one making its way towards camp. Get up, get Taika if you don't mind, and Ganon's gonna try and like move back over towards so you keep eyes.
Yeah, I'm casting a real quick magical barrier on myself and getting my claws on.
Okay. By the way, you don't have your armor on Ganon unless you want to take 10 minutes to put it on.
I would have assumed I would have put it on.
Oh yeah, on the beginning. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot you've been on watch for a moment.
Yeah. No.
Sebastian will be getting his stuff on too before leaving the tent.
Yeah.
I would say no.
I'm pretty sure that spell doesn't. I actually have to look to see how long this spell.
8 hours. Oh, that is just an action.
No, it's just an action. Okay, so I'm fine. So I'm gonna go get Taika then. Yeah.
All right. As you get closer, you can see that the flickering light is now closer.
Can I discern any additional details about who's carrying it or what it is?
Make a perception check.
That would be an 18.
18.
We're steadily going down, but very slowly.
It's probably about 60 feet away, 60, 80 feet away now. You can see just in the glow, it appears to almost be like an oil lantern. The glow is fairly steady and centralized. You can see what appears to be a humanoid form moving towards you. Something seems a little bit off about the gate, almost like it's either limping or dragging a foot.
Apparently
is it beelining for the camp?
Close. It kind of goes left and right, almost like it's trying to follow tracks in the darkness.
Okay. Ganon is going to try and like position himself at an angle so that the thing walks by him, and if need be, he can come up from the side or behind it. If it continues into camp while everybody else is getting ready.
All right, Marha, and you guys get dressed. Sebastian, I won't say. I think leather takes about a minute. I think for leather armor, it's fairly quick for that one. It's the plate and breastplate and stuff that takes a while.
Leather's very fast.
Yeah, you get yours put on. Taika, you're awakened. You all head to the dome, or what are you guys doing?
I don't think Ganon said go to the dome, so.
Okay. I didn't know what you guys were doing.
I did not. I just woke everybody up to say get Taika. I didn't give any further instructions.
Okay. As the figure slowly gets closer, it gets to about 15 or 20 feet. About here or so. It does not seem to immediately notice you, but now with the light and you constantly looking, you can see what appears to be a humanoid form, like almost dragging a foot behind, limping. You can see what appears to be either like a heavy cloak or something over their shoulders and their head, and what appears to be either like a very heavy cane or a club that they're almost using as like a walking stick.
Would I be able to successfully sneak around behind this guy?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna try and get around behind him.
Stealth check, please.
Get it. Get it.
Why is this man doing all the sneaking? What are you, dumb?
Because it's Gannett.
I'm dumb, but
he doesn't trust anybody else.
Gannett's. I would like to clarify because I'm about to fail the stealth check as I before. But Gannett, you know, like Spartan style with the spear over the shield, so like shields up, but the sword's ready to jab over it.
Yeah,
that's how Gannett's coming around. For the record.
Got you. As you
face plant.
Yeah, I mean, you're not quiet. As you hear the clanking of your metal and like almost a scrape of your sword against your shield, as you're like, you see the figure slowly beginning to turn in your direction.
As he begins to turn, Gannett's just going to shout out, "Not another step."
Okay. How would you like to respond?
Whoa there. I've been looking for you guys. Been tracking you all day. Quite tired.
That doesn't give me any assurances. State your name and business.
I'm known as Charles. I'm from the village you just passed through.
Okay, and what do you want with us, Charles?
Well, I heard that you're going after the Bandit King. I want to join.
And Gannett like glances down at the club foot. And you intend to fight him?
Well, I have some experience in fighting. Not much, but I do have some.
What do you know of our destination?
Not much. Word got around that that's where you're heading, and I needed to go there as well.
You see Gannett visibly sigh at that statement. He's still just full on like, I'm ready to put the sword in this guy's throat. Like shield up, like he's still ready to throw it out. And how the fuck do I know you're not with him? If word's getting around so much.
Well, that's the tricky part, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, no proof, but I will say that they have parts of my family that I need to retrieve.
I just runs over to me.
Yeah, I'm just fucking going. I'm just.
Yeah, I assume you guys are loud enough that everyone can hear.
Yeah, at this point,
I don't run, but I make my way over.
I would say Gannett has like ceased being quiet. Like this whole conversation has been at full volume. Like once I fucked up, like getting around behind him.
I can't move my token, so.
And I'm not gonna lie, I want to seem as intimidating as possible as I make my way up.
As he's saying this, do I believe him?
Roll me an insight check.
And I would also like to see if I believe him.
Elbin, or not Elbin, Charles, you can roll me a persuasion or deception, depending on which one it would be.
Well, that intimidation was a big 12, so.
Mine was a 19 for insight.
Mine was better than that. Mine was a 23.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Once everybody sort of shows up, Gannett's not going to like sheath his weapons, but he's going to lower them a little bit.
You should be able to move now, Taika.
I do not think that he is lying in it. I'm pretty good at this kind of thing.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's telling the truth too. Well, Charles, what do we do now?
No, I think that's more up to you guys.
What's wrong with your leg?
Janet like sort of gives Taika the, you can't say that.
I can say whatever I want. Nobody else is gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him, what's wrong with your leg?
Well, walking on foot, I have blisters.
Well, I can fix that.
Zach, does that seem to be true? If I look down, does it look like his foot's actually physically fucked up, or is it just blisters?
I forgot.
You
Isn't
don't
Janet poisoned?
Who's poisoned?
He might be.
It's been a long rest since then.
No, I don't think there
No?
has.
You might be poisoned then.
Yeah, but anyways, we'll just roll with it for now. Because it only lasts an hour. But look, give me a medicine check, Janet.
Oh, that's something I'm dope at.
I'm sure.
Oh, actually, I actually have a positive integer on that.
Oh, integer.
That's a 16.
16. I mean, like the way he's like, you don't see any odd twists or bends or like deformations to it. It just looks like it's that moment of like he's struggling to walk because it looks like he's in pain. Like you can see him like kind of hopping between feet slowly.
And is he visibly armed or wearing any sort of armor?
It looks like mostly just like cloth clothing. You can tell what looked like a hood and cloak from far away. It's just a blanket tied around his shoulders and neck. He has like what appears to be a very rough like great club that he's using as a walking stick.
My man is me playing fucking superhero as a kid with like
This dude's awesome.
Yeah.
So to deal with his blisters, is that my herbalism kit or is that cure wounds? What would I use to fix the blisters?
If you want to magically instantly heal them, it would be like cure wounds. If you want to give like a poultice that will help, that would be herbalism kit.
I'll just do the cure wounds.
Okay.
Some of that magic oil on his feet, Taika. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 8.
Yeah. As you instantly feel better, you just feel like the blisters heal over and like that pain and not quite the weariness of your muscles, but just like that immediate pain just subside.
Oh, that's so much better.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday night.
Oh, we should probably fix that problem too. And I'm gonna pull out a ration and hand it to him.
Okay.
He's holding it. He's holding his club in one hand, the lantern in the other. Like, which one do I drop?
Ganet will put has probably put his sword away and he'll put out his hand for the lantern or the club, whatever he gives me.
He'll hand you the lantern.
Well, that's what I expected.
And then he'll thank you very much, and he'll take the food.
Mm-hmm. By the way, it's especially like midnight to 1 a.m.
Yeah, I feel like at some point Ganet's going to sort of be like, you guys go ahead and go back to sleep. I'll hang out with our new friend until the end of my watch. Or is my watch almost over at this point?
You have about 30-40 minutes left to your watch.
Ganon's going to sort of size him up and be like, if you guys want to go back to sleep, I think I'll be okay. Well, I'll get to know our new friend here for a little bit more.
I don't think we have any spare armor laying around, but we do have a couple of longswords, I think. So we could probably get him something better than that club by morning.
He'll kind of look at his club. But I made this myself. Isn't it beautiful?
I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying you can't keep it. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to be real effective when it comes down to nuts and bolts.
Dismissing a man's club.
Yeah. Like is asking him what the fuck's up with his foot, insulting shit.
Looks like an oversized baseball bat. Like, damn, just insulting.
Let the man use his club for now.
Well, to be honest, I am going to go back to bed. Good night, Charles. That was your name.
As you hear whimpering, coming from somewhere in that direction.
Actually, I lied. I have a very cute, very small puppy that you do not have to worry about to take care of. I'm going to go do that.
You like go back into the tent and you can see it has like the rope in its mouth, beginning to try and chew it.
I imagine he like squints very heavily trying to see, but he can't.
Yeah.
Hey, that is not for you. Oh, you're so cute. I can't get that. Yeah, but she takes him out and, just takes care of him.
8 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. As he just misses.
Especially not now, bitch.
Yeah.
Marha is going to lose digits.
Sebastian's going to think to himself, this is going to get old quick.
I'm so glad she's in your tent, buddy.
Wake up, have him gnawing on your toes.
Important question, though.
Yes.
Does the puppy sleep in between us?
That's up to you guys.
You think Sebastian's going to let that fucking thing near him right now? Fuck no.
Fine. He'll sleep with me.
It's been like 6 hours. You think he's like, yeah, this is a great fucking idea. Like,
this is such a good idea.
Definitely won't nibble my dick off in the middle of the night.
Honestly, Sebastian, I have no idea what you seem to be scared of. He seems to want my fingers more than... Ow. Ow. See, it's fine. He didn't even, draw blood or anything that time. Look.
You should see a huge ass indentation. Barely did a break skin.
Bed. Get that thing to sleep. And come up with a name for the thing, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I'm going to have to name him something.
Alright. So, Charles and Gannett begin to keep watch.
Early on, as everybody else is sort of filtered out, Gannett's just going to look at Charles and be like, you said you've been walking all day. If you need to rest, we can get you an extra bedroll or something. I think we don't have enough tents. Well, I guess do we actually have an extra one, or is that just...
No. Well, remember that one got burned down?
That's right.
So it got replaced by Elbin's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 3 tents and presumably 4 sleeping
Cappy's
spots.
dome. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that stands.
That needs to be deleted.
If you need to rest, I've got this for now.
Very well. What's your name? You never told me.
Sorry, I wasn't sure who the hell was walking into our camp. Gannett. The spooky one is Marha. Or what was the other name you gave me? Because Gannett would think to give him the fake name.
Vora.
The spooky one is Vora. The one with the bow is Sebastian. And the lady is Taika.
Alright. Yeah. He's just gonna kind of shuffle over to right there, right next to him, and just collapse onto the floor in his blanket.
Yeah.
As he, Gannett is gonna spend the remainder of his watch more focused on Charles than
outside.
Yeah.
Alright. As your watch comes to relatively end, does Charles snore?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So it's like the sound of sawing logs coming from over there. Alright. You complete your rest. Kathy is the next one up. So Cyril.
So Gannett is gonna go get Cyril, and he's gonna walk in the dome and just tap him awake and sort of kneel down beside him, perched almost.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're up.
All right. Did you figure out everything is okay?
Yeah, that took a turn. This guy named Charles. He's in the center of camp, sleeping off. Says he wants to help us. Keep an eye on him. I think he's telling the truth. Marha seemed to believe him too. Says he's from the village behind us, the one that got burned down. Says he's helping. They've got his family.
Yeah.
I think it's true, but you never fucking know.
I will. I'm gonna go sit on the kind of the other 5 feet away from him, so as he's laying there, and I'll just sit on the log and investigate him closely.
Alright. Alright, give me a perception check.
You have like scratches on your face? Is that just the picture?
Guards.
Would you say perception?
Yes, for your watch.
13.
Okay. Alright, 13. Relatively peaceful. Nothing catches your eye during the watch. It's nice and comfortable. Your watch, unless you want to do anything on your watch, passes without issue.
I think I have a blanket I'll find, and since this poor bloke is out here under the stars, maybe just like lay it over him. Like quietly so that he didn't wake up though.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, you can't. I got your fucking cloak now. Well, not your cloak, I guess, but. Easy, 23.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't really do anything. I'll just kind of keep watching, looking at him, and kind of trying to see what I can see from him. But yeah, I'll eventually go and wake up Taika. And hey, Taika. Taika?
Yeah.
Okay. You up?
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm gonna sleep in your spot. It looks nice and warm, okay? Thank you.
It just sounds kind of creepy.
yeah.
Well, she's getting up, it'll like leave a nice little warm bed for me to, and besides I lost the hut, so she wanted fourth watch.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me a perception for your watch, Taika, and let me know if there's anything specific you want to do.
Y'all do that shit.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
Sorry, real life shit.
Gotcha.
Perception would be a 25.
Okay. And anything specific you wanted to do on your watch?
I mean, just kind of make the rounds around the edge of the camp and make sure everything's hunky-dory, I guess.
Okay. You spend your 2 hours as the beginning of sunlight crests the horizon. Beautiful sunrise. Nothing really catches your eye. Fairly peaceful. As you all complete long rests. So feel free to heal. Set spells, anything you guys need to do for the morning. And let's go ahead and roll a d6 real quick. 5. That is going to be... Taika, roll me a d20, please.
Oh, Lord.
Don't fuck us, Taika.
Don't do it.
I got Elbin killed by rolling the fucking sandworm things.
14.
Imagine the bad luck if we ever got the same thing, like back to back.
Okay. That is
I think the way
interesting.
Zach does it, it's basically impossible to get the same thing twice.
It is.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys roll something, I delete it.
Well, they could purposely fuck us if it's like a main story thing.
Yeah.
Just depends on how much shit I talk to him that week.
Mm-hmm.
Once Gannett is awake, I also want to explain to him that his shield is now capable of returning weapon, and he needs to attune to his shield.
That is, if you would have gave her the shield overnight to do magic stuff.
Yeah, no, I think we had sort of talked about it in character last time.
Yeah.
But if she had told me she wanted to make my shield better, I would have let her.
Yeah.
Now I just have to figure out what the fuck I want to like de-attune to. Because I like my items. I probably can't de-attune to this blade. That's probably a choice.
You could try.
I feel like there's a little bit more to that one than just not this anymore. I'm gonna go. I don't even have another weapon anyway. So unless you guys want me punching shit,
Don't call me brother.
I think I both of my options make me nervous.
What's the other one besides the necklace that you got?
So it's the periaptive wound closure and the ring of protection.
Ooh, yeah, they're both good.
So I would lose an AC and a -1 to all saving throws, or I no longer instantly stabilize. That stabilization thing has saved my life a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the ring if you don't need it.
All right, I'll ditch the ring and give it to Cyril.
Okay.
Now, what do I need? Is there something I can search for the shield, Zach? Or is this a?
It's just you'd probably just have to do a custom thing because it's just a spell that's added to the shield that you already have.
Let me see if I can manually do something to it. What does it do? Besides letting him just throw it.
Let me pull up returning weapon. Oops, wrong thing.
Customize.
Artificer fusion. It's a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and it returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it is used to make a ranged attack.
Okay.
So does he still have to use dexterity for when he's making a ranged attack with it?
How do I roll? Like, so I just want to be clear that I know how to use this. So if it comes up today, so I could basically take it and throw it Captain America style, and it instantly returns to me.
Yes.
No bonus action, no nothing like that. It's just without me doing anything.
Well, it would be an action to throw
it back into your hand.
Right. But I don't have to then use a bonus action to say a word and make it come back to me.
Nope, it just returns on its own.
Okay. And then, what do I use to attack with exactly? You know what I mean? What do I roll? And
I'm fixing that now.
Okay.
I would think it'd be strength because things like javelins and hand axes are normally strength as well.
Look, you guys, I can do this all day.
He's just happy. He's just happy that he finally gets to Captain America's shield.
I'm a little sad about losing the ring of protection. By the way, Kathy, I'm going to delete that from my inventory if you want to go ahead and add it to yours.
Yeah. AC 17, baby.
I'm still at 19.
All right.
I will.
Janet, we have the same armor class now.
Oh, well, give me that ring back. I can't be.
I'll keep my eyes open for good cutting words opportunities, Gannett.
Thanks, buddy. Balance me back out.
All right. I refresh your character sheet and just mentally know that you have one that is attuned.
Okay, just assume my third attunement slot is full.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Piker, do you begin going and waking people up? And everybody waking up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yep. As you hear your new friend just snoring away on the ground.
Very loudly.
Taiga, actually, I do have a question.
What's up?
How much can Gadget? How much does he act like a dog?
Oh no.
By the way, Marha, you faintly smell of pee.
That's fine.
That's not usually true.
Wow.
A little, I guess. I mean, he's not going to play fetch. Unless, you're trying to fetch somebody's leg or something. He'd probably run after that, but... I mean, he's not going to chase a ball or a stick. And he doesn't eat or poop. It's kind of nice, actually. Best version of a dog.
Honestly, I kind of want to use him to train mine to do tricks. Or at least, sit and come back. I have seen some older people in the village work with animals, and it is always better to have another one there who can show them first.
I don't know how well the puppy is going to respond to a metal dog.
Oh, it'll be
We
fine.
can try.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I did not want to, I don't think I can control your dog, so I can't make him do anything, so...
It'll be interesting.
If he sinks his little teethers into my gadget, we're gonna have an issue, but otherwise...
Well, I cannot control that, so I would like to let you know that in advance. I don't think you'll kill him. It'll be fine.
I'm not real worried about the direwolf killing Gadget. I'd be a little more worried about Gadget killing the direwolf.
Well, that's fine. If Gadget kills the direwolf, then, you don't have any delicate parts in there now, do you?
You don't get to kill the robot because it killed the puppy.
Cyril, you feel a tug on the back of your boot. You just see a direwolf gnawing on it.
Who is it? Who is that?
You, Cyril. You see a direwolf gnawing on the back of your boot or trying to.
I look back and I'll pull out a little bit of my breakfast rations, just a very small little chunk, and toss it down on the ground by him.
Gannett, you coming out of your tent by now, I assume?
Actually, I was gonna sort of try and hang out and attune to the shield.
Okay, that's fine.
Gonna take
an hour.
So if during the does it have to be one continuous hour, or can it be
an hour of straight?
It has to be one continuous.
It's a short rest. Yeah.
Okay.
You can move. You can move around and do stuff. You don't have to just stare at the shield. You just consciously think that you're attuning to it.
Well, as he's getting up and getting ready, he's working on that. He's not paying attention to the murdered puppy.
Yeah. About this time, the rest of you guys notice Sebastian hasn't come out. Marha, he wasn't there in the morning.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that he's gonna come back. I'm not too worried about it yet.
Okay.
How long has it been?
You've been up for about 15-20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. He's probably up to get food.
By the way, did you name it yet?
Oh, I have a couple ideas. Thinking about it. What color is he?
Let me roll. Solid black.
Oh no, don't do it, Marha.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about that.
Spirits?
What?
I know another black direwolf.
If you do that, just know he will never be able to play the game again. He can never say that name.
No.
Mischievous giggle.
No, I have a couple of names I have not decided yet completely. But yeah, while we're waiting for Sebastian, I'm definitely gonna try to get him to at least start with just look at me, get his attention.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
Charles still asleep through all of this?
Natural
Okay.
20, you bitches.
Natural 20? Yeah. You managed to get his attention, like, even whenever it begins to stray, you get him to solely focus on you. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing, that's up to you.
Can I also get him to sit down with a natural 22?
With how young he is? No.
Damn.
No, it will take you weeks to train this animal to even do basic commands.
That's fine.
Hey, give her a random hour amount quick.
No, I'm not going to do hours because it's going to depend on consistent rolls. I have a tracker.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. After about
gonna die.
After about 45 minutes or so, Janet, you're pretty much finishing by now. Sebastian, you make your way back to camp. You have 2 turkeys and 3 foxes with you.
You know, you could have woken me up. I would have helped you.
It's good. It's okay. It's okay.
She's
You need
gonna
help.
help him. Yeah.
Gannett, as he comes by, is going to look at him and like half jokingly say, "You want help skinning those?"
Please don't.
No.
Gannett's gonna like smile, and then he's gonna walk a little ways from the camp and take his shield and chuck it out,
Okay.
like at a tree or something.
Roll
I was
me
like, what the fuck?
roll me a 2 hit.
Just randomly get hit
tree?
with a tree.
Yeah. You can still miss a tree. First
He's
time you've
killing
thrown a
trees.
fucking shield, I feel
What?
like.
So what? I assume I roll a d20. What's my? Is it strength modifier?
It should be what is already said in there. It's returning shield.
Oh, is that under actions?
Yep.
Oh wow, you are already on this. Oh, okay.
Yep, and it gives
damn.
you your range. 20 feet is normal. 60 feet is up to, if you go past 60 or beyond, it automatically misses. But if it's more than 20 but within 60, it's disadvantage.
So 21 to 60 is disadvantage. 20 is normal.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 17.
17, roll damage. It says piercing, but it's technically bludgeoning. I had to customize a +1 dagger.
That's fine. 1d4 plus 6. Over there. That is a 4.
A 4?
So 10 total.
10 total. It wedges itself about 2 or 3 inches, like Captain America style, inside of the shield. Sits there for a second or so, and then just appears on your arm again.
Gannett is just fucking elated. This is the coolest thing he's ever had. He's gonna do it a couple more times just for shit and giggles.
Just ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I'm sure by the he's gonna do it just enough that people are probably starting to be like, "All right, we fucking get it, buddy."
Yeah.
I look over to Taika. I wonder which one of these two is sawing more timber.
Yeah, no, he do all this noise and clamor of skinning, cooking. He hasn't woken up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think we might just have to move him into the wagon and let him sleep the day off.
Are we mostly packed up at this point?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, Gannett, as we're finishing up, is gonna walk over and tap him with his foot and be like, "Hey, man, you joining us?"
How hard do you tap him?
Like a little bump up. Not hard, but enough to rock his body.
Doesn't get up.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's snoring.
And it is gonna be like, "Hey," a little loud, but not screaming.
Let me roll. Nope.
Yeah, it sort of looks up at the group like, "What the fuck?"
You have water.
Gannett takes his new fancy shield and his sword and about 2 feet back, just so in case he jumps up, but he's gonna smash them together again, sort of like he did with the direwolf.
So you barely stir out of consciousness, but enough that it's almost like a little bell ringing in your ear, Charles.
Huh? Oh, okay. After a moment of disorientation, he's gonna start moving.
You all right there, buddy?
Oh, I was having a nice dream.
Okay. You still coming with us?
Well,
You
I don't have much
glance
of a-
around, they're completely packed up and everything.
You just look at the blanket. Yes, I don't have much of a choice.
I'll stand up and I'll go over to you and take the blanket. Cyril, by the way.
Charles.
Nice to meet you.
Does he smell like booze?
Make me a perception check.
24.
24?
Right. Oh, we don't.
Not at all.
Gannon doesn't say anything. He just was sniffing.
Mm-hmm.
I look over to Marha. So, Marha, how are we doing this today?
Hmm?
Well, horse, cart.
Oh, I will probably stay in the cart with my little friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a.
Scritches him behind the ears.
Attempts to bite your fingers.
As this is being said, Gannett pipes up and is like, Charles is up front with me.
All right. I guess I'm riding a horse again today.
Eat that Pop-Tart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was delicious. All right. So Charles and Gannett on the front of the cart.
Raven. If you want, I can drive it.
Yeah, that would be good.
This is a
Gannett
great
is
idea.
watching him like a
Mhm.
hawk the whole day.
He
Okay.
grabs the reins like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Gannett is just sitting back, like, studying this man.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so still defender. Sebastian, you taking the other horse and staying in the front like normal?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have all the foxes and turkeys in the fucking carriage.
Yeah, I'll probably ride right on Charles's side so I can be in the conversation.
Okay. All right, and who's keeping? I assume Sebastian is definitely keeping a lookout. Who else?
Not me. I'm focused on our new friend.
Mm-hmm.
I will again.
Oh, go ahead, Tyke.
I would say Marha's busy with trying not to be ate alive by her little mauling puppy.
Because I've kind of just figured the order
done.
of operations is that Sebastian's riding out front and I'm riding out back.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Also, real quick, how many feathers would I probably get from each turkey? I know it's a lot, but give me a number so I'm not just feathers.
You're just keeping the tail feathers?
Any feathers that would be good for arrows
You get 102
from each?
total.
I was about to say, Jesus. I am the feather man.
I rolled a 77 on D100, so
You skinned all those animals? Did you cook it, or what did you do with all that meat?
We didn't have a fire. They're just all in the back of the fucking carriage.
mm-hmm.
Oh, the animals, you didn't do anything with them.
They plucked the turkeys for the feathers, and the other animals are just sitting in there, and the turkeys are there, featherless.
With
You
Marha?
really need to get salt.
I'm taking the turkey necks and giving them to my little puppy.
Yeah, also.
Can I preserve them in any way
Hell
using
yeah.
an herbalism kit since I have salt?
I mean, maybe by a day, but nothing major.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of salt.
Yeah, more than that
I
would
just-
come in
I
a
just
little
wanna make
pouch.
I just don't want them to go bad before we can stop for the night. That's my only goal.
I mean, I didn't expect this bitch to be like, yeah, you got 3 foxes.
You got a fucking 25 for your stealth and your survival, man. And I rolled a D3 and you got a 3.
Are they
I
going to
mean,
be
D4.
okay until we stop for the night, or do I need to try to figure out some way to preserve them?
Make a nature check. Or actually, it'd be a survival check. To see how long.
Survival. I rolled a grand whopping 10.
10. They'll probably make it through the night.
Are they gutted?
No.
No, they've literally just been plucked.
I would like to gut them before we leave for the day.
Okay. Make me a survival roll.
Oh god, here we go.
Tiger, good luck with that, eh?
Hey, that one was a
Nothing good.
19.
It was better than a
19?
10.
Yeah. I mean, it still takes you a bit. Takes you probably 25 or 30 minutes to get all of them done. But
Roll that D8 as well, so maybe it'll cut it down.
Oh, did I have an inspiration?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I had an inspiration.
Wow.
So 19 plus 6, so 25.
I mean, it'll still take you a while. You're not used
Yeah.
to skinning animals.
Yeah, I don't even eat animals, so
Yeah. No, this was more so to see if you fucked it up, not how long it would take. It's not
Okay.
the quickest thing.
I'm about to fuck up my foxers.
But no.
Tiger pulls out a Bowie knife and starts fucking just pulling out fucking intestines and slopping
I'm
them
just
on
like-
the side.
Mm-hmm.
gutting animals today, killing puppies yesterday. You guys are probably sitting there like, I thought this girl was a vegan.
Uh-huh. Right. But as you guys set out for your traffic, or for your travel for the day, mostly goes smooth, nice, beautiful weather. As you guys are kind of going off trail even more, it kind of curves more to the north instead of heading straight east as you follow these tracks. It's almost like it's curving away from the main roads. Do you guys wish to follow the tracks?
I want to see the map. Just so I can get a better idea of, like...
Let me move you guys.
I want to ask Charles while we're riding. So, were you in town during the attack, or?
No, I was not. I was out collecting timber.
And nod solemnly.
I'll say you would notice on his belt he does have like a couple pieces to like a carpenter's set.
Just so you don't have to ask every time, Damien, I'd say we'd follow the tracks until either the border or here, depending on obviously how far it goes.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what I was gonna say. Unless anybody says anything otherwise, Charles is just gonna follow the tracks.
Okay. As you guys travel, fairly easy day, beautiful weather. As you're keeping out in a rear, kind of checking on the cart, checking on Sebastian in the front. Sebastian, about the 4.5, 5 hour mark, as you are just trotting along, 60 feet or so ahead of the party.
Yeah, something like that.
It's almost like that feeling of walking through like a watery well. As you walk, you're leading your horse, and all of a sudden, your scenery changes. You are no longer looking at barren grass plains or anything. You are looking at a deep, luscious forest. Almost smelling sweet. The ground itself is just littered with flowers. You look back, and you just see grassland, no people. Taika, you saw him go forward like he normally is, and then just disappear.
What the fuck?
Who disappeared?
Sebastian.
That's just gonna draw his bow.
Okay. You just hear chittering of animals and squirrels, the calling of like birds.
And he's gonna kind of go back the direction he came a little bit.
Okay. You turn and walk back, and you feel that same watery veil pass over you, and you see the cart in front of you. Again, it kind of just keeping an eye on Charles out of the corner of his eye. Kathy kind of doing the same.
Charles probably would have stopped if he saw them disappear.
With this, you did not.
I'm gonna ride.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride forward to where I saw him disappear.
Okay. Trot up and Head towards Sebastian. Okay.
What the fuck?
I'll ride up with Taika.
Yeah. You also see that area right where you got. You just see the path, like the tracks, divert to the right suddenly.
What I have noticed, everybody disappearing.
No, you weren't keeping watch.
Wait, so the tracks are going around, like not right into it. They're kind of like turning.
Yeah. Now that you went in and came back out, you can see the tracks almost immediately skirt around it.
Hey, what was that?
I don't know, but don't go that way. And he kind of like points away.
Yeah, they sharply, like the tracks sharply turn north. About now, the cart is catching up, and you like see Sebastian and Taika stop talking.
There was like a forest and flowers and animals, and I don't know. It felt like a I don't know, a tale that parents would tell their kids. Of like
a good tale or a bad tale?
I don't know, like a fantasy land there. Parents would tell you a good place, I guess. I'm assuming it was very like. It was a very like pretty forest, not like a.
Oh, it was gorgeous and beautiful. Like the ground was littered with just all types of flowers, beautiful, healthy, fresh-looking trees, full wildlife, like stuff that you don't hear in like a forest around here where lots of people travel. This seemed like an undisturbed forest.
Yeah, there was. I don't know, but if you go that way, you'll see. I wouldn't really recommend it.
It sounds nice, though.
Yeah, but look at the tracks, and he kind of points down at the tracks, how they just kind of go around it.
Yes, but those are evildoers, and we're not.
So,
probably
yes.
Don't want to go in there.
As I have been working in this area for a while now, do I have any idea what this might be?
Roll me a history check.
History, that would be a 16.
16? No idea.
Does this match up with any lore that I've heard of?
Roll a history check.
I'm way too curious for my own good, and I want to get off Gadget and tell him to stay and walk through whatever Sebastian went through.
Okay. You walk through, and like the rest of you guys see, Taika step forward and disappear.
And I'll go right behind her.
Yep. As you step in, that beautiful smell of fresh flowers of like just the forest hits you. You hear the chirping of birds, chittering of chipmunks, just animals in the underbrush. Just it feels good in here. With a 22, Cyril, I mean, you've heard stories of protected forests by entities, Fae, Celestial, all types that make something their lair or their domain and will protect it through various means. And this aligns with something that could be that. You're not sure which entity it is, but...
I'll whisper to Taika. It's Fae magic.
So when you say it feels good, does it feel unnaturally good? Like too good to be true feel good?
No, it's just like, you know, like that feeling of walking through like a nice forest and like on a mountain or something. Like fresh air, just calm.
Would you say heavenly? Would that be a good word? Like Garden of Eden?
Tranquil type? Probably would be a better word.
So when Cyril tells me that he thinks it's Fae magic, I'm going to whisper back to him not to touch anything.
We should get the others.
What are you guys doing as you saw them just step through and disappear from sight?
Gannett has gotten as they vanished, Gannett has gotten off the horse or off the cart and is just sort of standing there, like not drawn but ready. Because like clearly Sebastian went in and came back out. It sounds like.
Can I peek just my head back through the veil?
Yeah. You guys just see a head pop out.
I swing at it.
Hey guys.
Now what the fuck? Okay.
It's It's real nice in here. But maybe like too nice? Zero
pop
seems
my
to think
head
that it's fey magic.
Sounds like something we shouldn't deal with.
Yeah. Do you guys
I agree. I don't think we should do it.
But we should remember this place in case, if we ever needed a quick escape or something. Maybe duck in here as a...
Do you guys remember that ring with the two guys fighting?
Yeah.
That's some weird shit.
In a ring?
Uh,
Charles just kind of asked.
we saw a couple of guys in what Taika said was Fey Circle fighting, and it seemed like they'd been at it a very long time.
Yeah, the time trap.
Yes. And I don't want to get time trapped. And he points down at the tracks that, are pretty visible, and Sebastian's pointed out, and says, besides, they went that way. And every minute we waste, people can die.
Yeah, you're right. But still pretty
I'm
cool.
not saying we should stay or go in, but you should peek your head through and take a look at least.
Catch a breath of fresh air.
Taika. About this time,
Oh, shit.
you hear almost like a melodic voice in your head. As it says, "Who has entered my domain? State your purpose."
Rest. Just rest. No intention to harm or touch or mess with anything.
Are you true of heart? And I can know if you are lying. Give me a charisma saving throw.
I guess the truest of hearts.
He's literally a puppy murderer.
Yeah.
That was
I'm starting to think
yesterday.
we brought the dire wolves here, couldn't we?
12.
Oh, good to know.
A whole 12.
I'm so sorry.
Taika dies. Just nothing. Just
Okay.
gone.
So what would you...
I'm just going to answer back that I would like to believe that I'm true of heart, but to be honest, I can't answer that question and say that I'm sure.
Are you telling the truth, Taika?
Yeah, I'm not trying to lie to it.
Yeah.
I know better.
After a second or two, then I
Do
shall
you?
permit you travel and rest within my domain. However, your friend, if they wish to enter, they must unguard their mind.
I will be sure to let them know.
Do you try to leave?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to walk back across the veil.
Okay. You do. No issue.
Are you coming with Cyril?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was already out of the veil, but yeah, I'm coming out too.
Okay. You both step out.
Trust
You
it.
gotta ready to go.
I imagine Charles is already starting to move the horses towards the tracks
Okay.
to keep going.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting.
yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'll whisper to Sebastian. It's like some fey land. Well, you already know. You were in there, right? You know what that place could be, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool,
Interesting.
right? Yeah, I know, right?
I'll be sure and retire there.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Alright. So you guys continue to travel?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. You guys travel 4, 5 or so more hours for a total of 8 to 10 hours, unimpeded. The entire time kind of heading north. But not in a straight line, almost like you're curving around, like serpentine pattern, but very unnatural.
Does there seem to be any discernible like landmarks or anything like that that would be like, you know what I mean? Like, is there like an obvious reason we're doing the serpentine pattern?
Make a perception check.
Not great. 15.
15? I mean, that's not terrible. No. Like, you are in open grassland, but, like, your track just squirrels. For no apparent reason.
Are these, like, jagged, like, close together, or is it sort of this meandering?
Oh, meandering, like, almost like not certain of a path.
Okay.
Alright, until you guys travel. Night's approaching. Would you all like to stop? Or what would you like to do?
Does it seem like the tracks are getting fresher? We catching up, or we?
It appears that they're about the same. They don't look any fresher or older.
We'd probably make camp here.
Yeah. They're making camp too, I would guess. You can't move that many people for that long.
You also would guess they would have at least a week on you.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. They're way ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan then? I mean, this is recon. We're just gonna follow them and take a look-see.
Yeah, we'll figure out where they are, what we're dealing with, and then go from there. I thought about maybe trying to. It sounds like there's a lot of them, and I thought about maybe trying to go back to Castlemont for help. But the thing is, if we go to the garrison and tell them, "Oh, hey, the Bandit King has taken more people and he's gone east," they're not going to do anything with that. They probably already know that, you know. So we need something more solid to take back.
No, I agree with that. At least I was meaning that we're not going to take some rash action and like go into camp blazing.
Well, I'd hope not.
Not. It sounds like there's far too many for that. And as he says this, he glances at Charles. Like, does Charles look like a man that's about to do something stupid as he's saying this?
Make an insight check.
I'll say that exact same thing.
Either.
Well, that's fantastic. Insight, that is a solid 8, Charles.
Dude's literally just gonna Leroy Jenkins.
Persuasion and deception, whichever one would work.
No. He looks like he wants to hurry, but he's not gonna make any stupid decisions.
So you're kind of tempered a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled pretty bad, so.
I managed to beat you with a really shitty roll. Dope.
Yep. Let's say I got less than a 5.
Oh,
Damn. All right. Charles ain't fooling nobody.
He's
Not
a
for the
terrible liar.
He's a peasant. He has like 5 health.
completely, you know it.
Elvin just wanted to play tonight, and he didn't know how to do it with the characters. So he was like, I'll be this guy with a stick.
So you guys are setting up camp for the night?
Yeah.
I'll take first watch for the night because I'm not even close to being ready to sleep.
You know, we could do 2 people watches, you know, like a little bit longer watches and then 3 groups. Still would work, but it would take us a little bit longer overall, but we could then double up.
Sebastian decided it's turkey time and starts.
You guys lighting a fire for tonight?
Yeah,
Some
fuck it.
turkey?
Fuck
Okay.
it. Let's do it.
Alright, make me a survival check for your cooking, buddy.
I thought he was gonna do it for the fire. Be like, can you make a fire? Can you even
No.
do it?
As a
I
fucking
help you?
ranger, I assume.
I'll give you a good luck as well.
So what is that? Another D8 or some shit on top?
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll
Yeah,
let
you
me
can
give
use
you a
whatever.
hand like advantage.
Are you proficient?
In what?
Survival?
Me
just
or
bardic tools
Yeah.
or whatever.
To help someone, you have to be proficient in that skill.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So just a D8.
23.
Yeah.
I mean, some good fucking turkey.
Yeah, it is. No, it is well, like with the minimal spices you guys have, it is very tasty. Great roasted turkey. Yeah, no, your little direwolf is like pulling and fighting to try to get this turkey.
And fish nuggets. I mean,
Yeah, I think I
nuggets.
saved the second turkey neck, so I give him that to like kind of satiate him. He gets to chew on that for a little while, crunch all the bones, you know.
You should probably just give him a whole one of those foxes, to be honest.
They are not my foxes to take.
I mean, it is what it is. Just we should skin it first. Even though the pet would probably feel bad. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll give him a fox.
Who's eating turkey? I'm like handing out turkey over here.
I'll
I'm
take
having
fish
some.
turkey.
Everybody wants turkey, except for Taika.
Oh,
Yeah, Tyka's not eating turkey.
Okay, cool.
Gannon's gonna get 2 portions and walk over and hand the second half to Charles.
I appreciate it. Yeah, he's still just kind of, well, kind of standing slightly away because he's new.
He's good.
As Gannon just follows him around.
Yeah, it's like the new kid on the block.
I was trying to set it up so I'd like walk over.
Leave me
and stand
alone.
next to him. What? Alex playing an antisocial character? Nah.
To be fair, this time I actually have a reason to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And he's
but no.
bald.
Hey, I'm bald.
Yeah.
Offensive Sebastian.
Yeah, I didn't say it to his face.
What the fuck's wrong with your foot?
I would have.
What's up, Baldy? You born like that?
Why, yes. Born without a single hair follicle.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Alopecia.
I'm not even mad.
But no, as Gannon's standing there handing the food, he's gonna look down towards the club, which I assume you're still holding, Charles.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And just be like, "You pretty good with that thing?"
Oh, I can definitely swing it.
Yeah. I guess
You
we'll
know
find out.
magics, Charles.
No magics here.
So if it came to a fight, would you rather be up front in the action, in the middle, deflecting any foes, or in the back with me?
He's quite literally holding a club.
Perfect. You and Gannett will make excellent frontliners, I think.
Well, I can't argue with that.
But I can heal you if you should need it, so don't worry. I don't really do much else.
Right.
Do you know of Our Lady Pandora?
No?
I know.
Well, maybe we'll talk more about it on the road, but an amazing goddess. And, maybe I can teach you some of her wisdoms.
That name had been familiar to me.
Yeah, I was like, should I know who Pandora is?
Damien doesn't know who Pandora is, so
Damien, roll a history check.
Right?
This is religion. Come on now.
Pandora for D&D?
Okay, I'm lying, guys. Remember,
Oh.
fucking.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Woo!
I'm like, did I miss something? What the fuck?
I was like, I bet you she's got a great box.
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
Damien was confused.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sitting here Googling Pandora 5e. I'm like, there's nothing. What? Like, is this some old edition? I don't know.
Well, I have no clue that he's lying anyway because I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna roll for Charles. He wouldn't know.
Yeah. None of you guys have any idea what he's talking about.
Okay, yeah, get it. Alex was just like, wait, should I know about this?
I was asking, should I know about this out of character?
Yeah, right? The DM's asking if he should know about it. That says something.
Cyril, I was not aware that you were religious. I've been traveling with you for some time. I'm surprised you kept it a secret this long.
You know, I didn't want to, Where do you think my magic came from?
I mean, the same place that most sparks the power of story.
There you have it.
If it makes you all
I
feel
do
better,
not
I've
know
known
what
him
this
longer than
means.
anybody, and I didn't know he was religious either.
You guys are blowing the secret. I was just funning with Charles a little bit, guys.
Wait, I don't... Oh! You were lying! Oh, yeah, I had no idea. I'm sorry. I did not mean to ruin the joke.
That's okay. You've been practicing? We haven't been doing our little trainings.
Oh, yes, I'm very focused on trying to get this puppy to not bite my tits off, so...
Well, good luck with that. And I'm not giving you a bardic inspiration.
Thank you. It has been rough so far.
Animal handling, please, Marha. As the puppy has been very restless and whiny.
Come on, what's wrong, baby?
Sitting
That
for
was...
10 hours
I'm
in the lab.
wise as fuck, bitch. That was a 19.
19. The entire time, like, it still nips at you, but every now and then it puts its hand, your finger in his mouth, like it's trying to suckle. Nine. Okay, good to know.
I can see the reflection in your glasses.
Of what? Oh, of the words?
Mara,
It'd be
I
funny if
think
I could actually read that.
your puppy wants milk.
80 and aware, yes.
Zach, all I'm saying
Mhm.
is don't let me roll the thing that kills another party member, please.
I'm not in charge. I rolled a D6 and got a 2 for you, so. And your 9 is, we'll see what happens.
Oh,
Do
fuck
it.
You. Fuck
I'm not
you.
afraid.
All right, so. Who would like to take first watch?
I'll do it.
Oh, well,
So, Sebastian and Taika?
Fuck it.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
I will.
I'll
Marha?
take third watch.
Gannett? Cyril?
Well, are we doing 3 watches and a little longer so that we can double up?
So you guys need 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of a watch for a long rest. It has to be an 8-hour period.
Well, it could be 9 hours if we did 3-hour watches.
It could be. If you guys want to do 3. If you want to sleep longer, it's up to you.
Marha, I love to sleep the fuck in. You're not gonna get a complaint from her.
Okay.
I'm fine either way.
I love
Me
my
and Sebastian
shitty
ain't seeing
perception.
shit tonight.
I love my shit perception rolls.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna cast my tent, and I'll invite Charles if he wants to sleep in a warm place. I can let him have a blanket as well.
Yeah, Charles, as you just magically see like this dome of light just appear around them. It's kind of opaque.
He's going to look at it very hesitantly. He does not know magic.
It's yeah, it is magic, but inside it's dry and well, not
I
necessarily.
also don't think he can
warm or
hear you right now. if you try to explain it to him.
I'll just motion you forward. Come on, I'll show you. Step on in.
Yeah, it sort of nudges him as like, you get used to it a little bit.
He'll go at a snail's pace through the barrier.
Okay.
It's just dimly lit and kind of opaque, but nothing fancy or anything.
Did we have all the watches covered, Zach?
If you're doing 3 hours, then yes.
Okay.
All right.
I
So-
sleep through the night then.
Yeah. Sebastian, Taika. Your watch passes relatively easy. No issues, nothing. A little bit longer of a watch. You get a little bit more antsy since it's 3 instead of 2 hours, but passes relatively easy.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Marha, you're up next.
Let's
I'm gonna let
go. Oh, that was
Sebastian
really
wake
bad.
up Marha.
Well, I rolled something shitty, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. By the way, the entire night so far, the little pup has been doing nothing but whining and crying and whimpering.
Oh no.
I'm gonna drop something in my journal.
Okay.
Do the other people in the camp hear it? Like, is it
Yeah.
loud?
Oh no. It's imagine like at home, like a newborn puppy just whimpering and whining all night long.
God, that would be annoying. I hope I don't ever have to deal with that.
Right?
I wonder which is worse, that or me sleeping next to a human chainsaw.
That's true. None of the rest of us can hear it, thank God. It's just Cyril.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Charles,
yeah, no,
you don't hear it.
Yeah, no. Charles is also snoring very loudly again.
Which is kind of nice because part of it drowns out the sound of the whimpering animal. Alright. And with an 8, Marha, you are just... You don't really pay attention to your surroundings. You are just hyper-focused and worrying about the little bundle that is in your arm that is constantly biting your fingers and trying
Oh
to
my
suckle.
Wait, no, honey.
Mm-hmm. All right, as your 3 hour comes to the end, you go and wake up Cyril.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or 10.
So Cyril, fun question: would you put that you allowed the pup into the dome? Okay, I didn't know if they walked in and the pup just got punted out.
It's a
But I mean, is everybody in this dome? Like,
No, because you guys haven't been sleeping. You guys have been setting up your own tent, and I think Taika's been setting up a tent, and Gannis been setting up a tent.
Unless you guys specifically say you sleep in the dome, I assume you don't. It gets cramped in there.
Yeah, it's not that
20,
big.
It's 20 feet diameter,
10
10
feet.
foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
Yeah, but to have 6 bodies in there, that's...
No, I know, not for 6, but I mean, I've been sleeping by myself, so it's been pretty spacious.
Yeah. But anyways, as they wake you.
Yeah, I'll wake up. Thank you, Mara. Did you see anything?
No.
All right. And I'm gonna wake up or try to wake up Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Shake him. Charles.
He grumbly wakes up. Like
Ah.
That kind of like almost like when you're almost hungover, but he hasn't had anything to drink.
Good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep?
Looks up at the dome. He's like slightly stunned for a moment because it's something different. Oh, yeah, not enough.
Yeah. Well, we got to go out and be on lookout.
All right, but I don't know how much help I'll be. But I
Why?
can at least try.
You got something wrong with your eyes or something? You what do I can I tell what race you are? I mean, I don't. Eyes in your picture, you have glowing yellow eyes. It looks like so.
That's just
No,
the picture.
yeah, he's just a human.
Okay.
It appears.
Yeah,
Do you have trouble seeing in the dark?
a little bit.
Gannett has that same issue. No worries. Keep your ears open. It's if it's quiet, well, with that puppy it might not be, but you can kind of see with your ears.
He's gonna kind of just tilt his head in mild confusion, if you say so.
Marha.
Yeah, so I'll go out and the tent will disappear and all.
Okay. Marha, can you give me a wisdom saving throw for the night, please?
What's my wisdom? Oh, 12.
12? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception for me. Cyril.
So I got a 10.
10, alright.
Ooh, I got an 11.
11? You guys don't really notice anything. Nothing catches your eye. You still hear the whining of the puppy. It was very distracting and frustrating, but night slowly passes into early morning. Peaceful
So
night.
you're some sort of a carpenter then, lumberjack, woodworker?
A carpenter. I used to make furniture and whatnot.
That sounds very noble. Is it exciting or boring or?
It's work. Helps you pass the day.
Sounds kind of boring, but I guess if you can express your creativity, it's that's always good.
Well, it helped when I had my family to run everything with me.
Did you lost him in the attack?
From what I've been told, they were likely taken. They weren't found.
Is this a wife, children, sister, parents? What are we looking at?
Wife and children.
Well, I'm very sorry. We're gonna do all that we can to get them back for you. How many kids you have?
A pair of twins.
Oh shit, that sounds like a handful.
It was at times, but at the same time, I would prefer that.
Nods. Well, I guess ask questions of us. We're a little bit of a strange group in a way, but I think we're all good-natured and, well, just give us a little time to figure us out and learn our quirks, I guess.
Well, as you said, that'll probably take some time.
Yeah, well, no hurries from me. Anyway, we should wake the others.
He's just gonna kind of nod at you.
Oh, Taika!
Yeah, I'm awake.
Did you sleep?
I guess. It
Do
wasn't great.
you enter their tent, Cyril, or you just talking from the
Yeah,
outside?
I'll go in and
Alright.
check her out.
Immediately, you see red hair and golden eyes staring back at you from her.
Taika, And I'll like kind of like motion to her like face and eyes kind of deal. It's happening again.
Oh. I'll come out in a few minutes.
Okay. All right. Let me know if you need any help. You can just whisper away, and I'll go back out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll like give if anybody that's looking when I come out, I'll give them a wide eye, like as if she just farted or something.
Alright. As the rest of the party slowly begins to wake up, you still hear the whining and like squeaking of the pup. All that's been going all through the night.
Marha, you awake?
Hello.
Marha.
Good morning.
Yes, it is. How are you doing? Did you sleep well?
I slept fine. Hello, little one. She kind of scratches him.
11 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Just woke up.
Yeah. You take 1 or 2 points of piercing damage as it just bites down onto your hand.
Does that thing shut up at all through the night?
I don't think so.
Mara, do you have a piece of cloth? A piece of cloth.
I have a lot of pieces of cloth.
Give me one.
He does.
Are you going to do what I think you're doing?
Muzzle that bitch.
I don't know what you think I'm gonna do.
Put a muzzle around his mouth?
No.
Oh.
He's gonna take the piece of cloth and kind of fold it over itself so it's like when you kind of crumple up something so it's like a little piece of something. And he's gonna dip that piece of cloth in his water skin and then kind of hold it out to the dire wolf.
Alright, give me an animal handling check.
So it'll kind of suckle at the cloth.
Okay.
I do have a question.
20. Jesus, yes.
Would all of these moments, like all of this, like that I'm trying to do with him, would that count towards an animal handling proficiency?
We can loosely say it will be.
Okay.
26? Yeah. It like begins to nip at you and stuff, but it like gets hold of the cloth by accident and then realizes it's something it can suckle and just starts suckling that.
That's some good thinking. You should have thought of that last night.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think it was gonna go all night. Thought she had a handle on it.
Oh, she did.
Alright. So you guys pack up and head out for the day?
Gannett? Where's Gannett?
Yeah. Gannett's probably just over there fucking around with his new shield.
Oh my god.
Like he's trying. He's like, it's the like soldier in him. He's trying to get himself to where he feels like he can use that shield in a combat scenario.
Mm-hmm. It's like doing drills with it.
Yeah, basically, like he is just. You know that if anybody watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where like Sam was trying to learn to use the shield,
yeah,
that's Gannett right now.
You know, killing those trees is not going to make the elves very happy with you, Gannett.
I just want to make sure I'm ready if I need this.
You're ready. I've already started to work on the song, at least a little bit of the melody and some of the lyrics, but whatever.
Well, let me do something useful with it first.
Alright. As you guys finish cleaning up camp and head out for the day. Are we keeping those Sebastian and Taika perception rolls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They seem
Alright.
Please give me
pretty
something
bad.
good. Everything except perception is good today. Yeah, fucking.
15. I mean, that's not bad.
Ooh. 11.
11?
Mine's shit
Okay.
today.
Well,
Above average psycho.
you guys travel for 7 to 8 hours. Beautiful weather, no issues. A normal day of travel.
Nice.
Yeah. As you guys ride all through the day into the night, no issues. Y'all set up camp?
Sure, I
Yep.
guess. Yeah,
That was fast.
Yeah.
that was easy.
That's what happens when a normal day of travel happens.
Oh yeah.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, well, you were on the boat, Gannon. See, we had a nice, beautiful fucking ride to Castle.
Yeah, that's like I'm pretty sure that's the first easy day Gannon has had since he met up with these people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even noticed that Taika's eyes never changed from gold the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't change back when you came out?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know. That would have been a little different. I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, if Gannon had realized that, he's forgotten Charles, and now he's worried about Taika again. Like, he's probably not saying anything, but he is watching her. As best he can, because I think she's
Mhm.
behind him.
Yeah. I will say with a 15 though, Sebastian, you do notice something. The air smells a little bit different. More like salt.
Okay, is it like a
Like
sea salt, like an ocean?
yeah.
Like,
Smells like you're closer to the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
he's not really gonna say anything. It's not really a huge deal.
No. But you guys set up camp. Who wants the first watch?
I assume we're
I'll
burning
take it.
fire. Okay, I'll take second.
I'll take third. Yeah.
Okay.
No third.
All right. Go ahead and roll for first.
I'll take second with Gannett.
Okay.
16.
16.
Mhm.
Let me roll something.
But are we doubled up again?
I think Marha's
can.
on first by themselves.
Yeah.
What? Who's not?
Who's on what watch right now?
I'm on first. Who's on first? What's on
What's on
second?
second?
And I don't know.
Gannett and
who's
third.
Taika are on second.
The third was Cyril, and I think you, Sebastian.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I guess I'll be on first as well then.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Do better
Thanks.
than an 11.
Nope. These dice are not big time.
Today is just bad for perception, I feel like.
What's your total, Alex?
A 7.
A 7. Good to know.
No, remember, I have disadvantage because I can't see very well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this fucking guy blind?
No,
He doesn't-
well, they
he
have a
doesn't feel like
fire,
gr-
but yeah.
Charles
But-
is off to a great start.
He can't see out into the distance like people with dark vision.
Yeah.
That's fun. Is the moon up tonight? Like, where's the moon been? It should light up the fucking...
Let me check.
Yeah, what part of the lunar cycle are we in right now?
So the first moon, there's 3 moons. The first one is a waning crescent, risen. The middle one is going to be a waning crescent faded, and the last one is last quarter faded. So no full moons, all like half to a quarter moon.
We got 3 moons and none of them are full? That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's it.
Fucking dire wolves gonna be howling at the fucking moon. For...
It's only like once a year they all sync up or something like that.
Fuck this
Mhm.
planet.
Fuck you. At least I didn't give
Your
you.
planet only has 1 moon, loser.
Yeah, at least I didn't give you 6 suns, so it's constantly hot.
That would suck. Just
Yeah,
desert.
it's all
Everything's
just desert. Just fuck. You all have to live underground to survive. That could be an interesting campaign. Everything
That
is
would be a very weird, like, mining campaign. Like,
like everyone lives underground, and like you go up above, like and like scour old ruins and shit. I might need to make a note of this. But anyways. All right, yeah. With 16 and 7, night passes fairly easy. The pup seems to mostly... I assume you've been re-wetting the cloth throughout the day, but mostly be infatuated with the cloth right now.
Does he look like he is getting... I mean, he is the runt. Does he look like he's getting sicker?
Make a nature check.
Can I make a medicine check?
I will allow it, but it'll be a higher DC.
I'll take it. That's a 24, baby.
24?
Fail.
Looking at him, he looks thinner.
From now on, I'm kind of keeping them generally out of sight of the other party members.
Okay. Alright. As y'all's watches end, Gannett and Taika.
I'd say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Yes. I momentarily forgot who was the second person.
Do I need to do it disadvantage? Is it dark enough for that?
If you guys keep the fire up, you're
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
fine. Natural
I rolled
one.
a nat 1.
Okay, well, I'm going to redeem that for 18 plus 5, so 23.
23. Okay. Taika, you just saw the back to sleep, like out there in front of the fire, just with now that the pup's silent too, like you didn't sleep great the night before. Now you're going like a light.
Gannett, you might as well just take the goggles off the top of my head.
Gannett's more worried about what's under the goggles, Taika.
Yeah. But with the 25, Gannett?
23.
Passes 23, sorry. Nothing catches your eye. It's very calm, peaceful, nice day. Nothing happens.
The calm before the storm.
Shit's coming.
Third watch is fucked.
Oh, Gannett. It rolled you again. Can you roll me a d20, please?
Oh, fuck you. Oh, yeah, I can.
Rude. I remember
13.
that. 13. Okay.
Lucky number 13, Zach. I'm sure that's not
Good to know.
thing.
All right. Towards the end of
6
your watch,
giant
Gannett,
centipedes
with
this
a
time.
25 or 23, sorry. You can hear just the faint beginnings of what sounds like thunder on the horizon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And you can just see north in the direction of the ocean.
As that first clap of thunder, his eyes
Mhm.
immediately go to Marha's tent.
You can just see the faint flashes off way in the distance.
Yeah, he probably spends a moment or
Mhm.
two just sort of watching the storm in the distance and like looking back at Marha and just reflecting.
Okay. As your watch comes to an end,
And I go to wake up
Bastion and Cyril.
I think he's gonna like stick his head in Cyril's hut and nudge him and be like, "Hey,
Hey, what's up?
you're up, buddy. I'm gonna go get Sebastian. Not much going on. Storm.
Because he'll sleep at the fire.
A storm?
Just a thunderstorm off to the east,
North.
off to the north. Nothing. It doesn't seem to be anything major. But other than that, it's been quiet.
All right.
He'll go over, get Sebastian, and sort of relay the information.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my backpack and toss it over Charles as I get up and leave
Yep.
make the tent disappear.
Kind of slip it a little bit. Taps on the stomach. Doesn't even wake up.
As the bubble disappears, you see him shiver slightly and just curl up tighter. And
Yeah.
shit.
Still sawing logs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a carpenter.
Yeah. All right, 16. And what's your cafe? 25. As the two of you guys kind of just keep an eye out around and watch the thunder and lightning in the distance, you can definitely tell it is getting closer, and it is probably going to make for a unfun day of travel. Gives you memories to the race of Taika as they come back unbidden to your mind.
As they're lumped over on a log.
I'll tell Sebastian. I was like, that storm reminds me of the one when we got caught in going to Tradewind.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be a great day.
Well, guess we'll just have to trudge on. At least, oh, never mind. I won't say that. Anyway, just do the best we can, I guess. If you ever need to, have a quick dry off, let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
Do I see a squirrel pass by with my laser perception?
No.
Damn it. I wanted to try to fucking mock that thing to death.
Alright. As you guys are sitting here watching about 2/3 of the way to your watch, you can just feel the beginnings of the smattering of rain. What? There must be music playing to use that. There is music playing. Sorry, guys. Probot is not working tonight.
No worries.
Disconnect and reconnect them.
I just keep looking at this picture of the dire wolf and think that's a good idea, Morha.
Yeah. Oh, the application did not respond.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There we go. See if it turns on now. I think Probot might be breaking. But alright. As you guys set up for the morning, or as your watch comes to an end, you can just feel the beginning of that heavy, wet rain. The thunder's still off in the distance, but you can feel it approaching.
I'll wake up Charles since he's going to get soaked laying out here in the rain. Charles, it's raining. It's going to rain. You should maybe get up.
Oh, great. All right. And he'll be getting up after quite a few yawns.
Yeah. All right, Probot broke. Wonderful.
Have you ever gone to like a doctor for that? I don't think you're getting enough sleep. You might have sleep apnea, you know.
Would there have been a doctor?
There would have been like a basic like apothecary medicine man, but that would have been about it with one midwife.
I'll just say that there wasn't really any doctors.
Oh. Well, you know, Marha, she's kind of a doctor. I can heal, but only magically. But And Taika, she can also do some healing, but you snore really loudly. It's like really loud.
I've been told.
And then seeing you don't look fully rested, I just don't think you're getting a very good night's rest.
I imagine he's like squinting at you, like through the haze of sleep, almost.
Mm-hmm. Marha, wisdom saving throw.
Get it, Mara.
So, fun fact about this one.
Yes.
That would be a natural 1, sir.
A natural 1. All right, let's look at your feats and traits here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So, as you are laying in your tent, curled up with this little monster of a creature, and Sebastian, you are awoken by a loud, close thunderclap as it just and almost feels like it shakes the tent in your skull.
She wakes up with a scream.
A scream?
Probably loud enough to, I would say, wake everybody since Charles is already awake. Did you guys hear just like a blood-curdling scream come from Marha's tent?
Immediately has a weapon in his hand.
Yeah, Gannett is coming out of that tent. Like, no armor, because he ain't got time, but shield and sword in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Just straight out into the rain.
Yeah. She's curled up in the tent, probably around the puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Just curled up, just not.
I assume like Sebastian just like rolled out away from you and reached for a dagger or something.
Probably.
Jared, are you okay? What the hell?
Yes.
It's just a crack of lightning lights up the tent and the surrounding camp, and another heavy thunder roll comes in. The rain begins to beat down harder to a fairly heavy downpour.
Are you okay?
She's covered her ears.
Sebastian's gonna kind of move up and like kneel beside her. Like, what the fuck?
It's like
what do I do?
It's like you aren't even there.
I assume by now, it's like in the doorway of the camp.
Yeah, he would have made his way to like
here. This would be so much better with thunder and lightning.
As long as nobody looks like they're bloody or hurt, he's probably not gonna say anything. Like if she's curled up and he like Sebastian's trying to comfort her.
Yeah.
Gannett would probably just look up at the storm and then go start putting on his armor.
It's about time for everyone to wake up anyways.
Mara, we gotta go. Come on.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Come on.
I can't.
It's just a storm. It's just a storm. That's all it is. What of him? And then he's gonna point at the dire wolf.
He's sitting there like chewing on like the side of like whatever you sleep in, like your clothing.
Hey,
Another flash of lightning and clap of thunder.
I'm sorry.
We have to go. Take him. Go to the carriage.
He nods a little and tries to like pull herself out of the ball. Grabs grabs her wolf, and she stops before stepping out.
Sebastian's gonna interrupt her, and like as she's about to go out, like kind of almost whisper, "Don't show fear. That wolf's got to learn from you. Remember."
Wisdom saving throw, Marha.
Oh, I forget that my wisdom is nutty. Still not great. 15?
15. The fear doesn't recede, but it does not double down and hunker you down.
Just gonna go to the carriage and just fucking hunker down in there.
I see Marha come out. I'll go to Taika's tent to wake her up.
You wake her up and you just see golden eyes staring back up at you.
Taika, your eyes are golden still. Is this permanent?
I don't know. I can't get them to flip the switch like they usually do.
Are you having any like weird thoughts or dreams or I don't know.
Just stress, I think.
Can you still change into other forms though? Like
Yeah, I just can't. I can't flip the switch on the eye color. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have gone in that little fairy forest.
You think that had
Or
something
maybe
to
I
do
should have
with it?
just stayed there. I don't know.
I kind of wish we had gone in, investigated, see what's up. It seemed like a really nice place.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta go. You okay?
Since it's raining anyways, I think I'm just gonna keep my goggles on and maybe nobody else will notice.
Okay.
Nods and I'll offer a hand to help you out.
All right. As you all head out and begin to finish setting up camp and travel for the day. Anyone else joining Marha and the carriage for this nasty day?
Nope.
I
Charles
got it
will still
right.
Charles will still be guiding the cart.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Janet is right there with Charles.
I would definitely ask Sebastian though that if he sees like a farm or anything, we're in like plains, right? That's farming. If he sees a farm, to tell her.
I think Sebastian's gonna be riding closer than he normally does. But still ahead.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, all perception checks that rely on sound or sight are at disadvantage in this storm as it begins to pick up, and it's that same wind and rain that just blows sideways at you. So, whoever would like to keep watch for the day, go ahead, but roll at disadvantage.
I think if it's really bad, he might dismount his horse and kind of walk alongside it.
Oh yeah. Like the cart's is going a lot slower. 11. The cart's going a lot slower. And I'm actually going to have to ask Charles to make a perception check to make sure you don't hit any mud patches or anywhere where this cart is going to get stuck.
All right, I'm at 22.
Okay, that wasn't terrible. 13.
Is that at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, 13. All right. With a 23, or 22, it is still hard to see. Your visibility is only about 60 feet in front of you before just like the rain and the storm cover anything. With the 13, Charles, you are mostly able to navigate like the harder spots that would have like been a mud dip where you would have had to like get out, unload the carriage, try to pull it through, like anything terrible. but it is just a nasty and miserable day.
I would say that Gannett would notice that Charles is almost like unflinching to the rain and whatnot. Like he's just looking straight ahead, unflinching.
Yeah,
I
who
notice
has
any?
his hood up? It's like it doesn't bother you.
No, not really.
Does there seem to be anything unnatural about it? Like, is it not landing on him, or is he just like taking it in stride?
Make a perception check.
About a 9. Perception. Should know this. I've done it like 17 times tonight. 14.
14.
Is that a disadvantage because of the rain?
Yes.
Oh well, then no shit. That's still the worst one. All right, so 14.
Okay. 14? No, he's fucking soaked. It's hitting him, it's bouncing off of him. Like the little bit of hair he has is just plastered to his fucking face.
I think Gannett would just chalk it up to be a man driven to get his family back and not think too much of it.
Mara, give me a generic wisdom saving throw for the day to see if you're able to focus
20.
without spiraling. Okay.
30-20 though.
You're okay. You're able to keep like your wits about you and keep yourself in check without spiraling into madness in a sense. But you are still unhappy and uncomfortable throughout the day. You guys through the weather, through the muddy, slowed down cart, you guys are only able to travel half the normal distance for the
During
day.
the travel, would we have noticed any farmhouses or anything like that? Would Sebastian have noticed anything?
You would
Any
not.
lights?
Sadly, not with this weather. I'm gonna say visual is very, very decreased. Even with the 22, you would only see about 60 feet in front of you. With that, Sebastian, can you make me a survival check, please? Do not lose the tracks. 22. Throughout the day, you notice that a lot of the smaller like footprints and even a lot of the hoof marks are beginning to become lost. But you are able to keep yourself on track with the deeper, heavier grooves from the wagons they stole. So you are able to continue staying on track. But you can definitely see that the heavy rain and the weather is making it more difficult. As you guys eventually travel your distance, you guys set up camp or you want to keep pushing through?
Definitely, we'll set up camp.
Okay. Hunker down.
All right. Assume no fire, nothing fancy for the day.
I doubt we can
Fucking
even
raining.
fire.
Let's fucking sit there. Fire.
We can
Fire.
make a fire.
Fireball.
Depending on which magic items you could have.
I mean, we probably don't have fuel for the fire, but we could get a fire started.
No, the wood would be wet too.
Charles,
Yeah.
roll me a d20 for the next day. See if your weather clears or if it continues to be terrible for me.
16.
16. Good to know. Thank you.
Send the skies of blue.
Okay. All right. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'm not
I'll
leaving this
take
card.
third wash.
All right. So go to roll for first.
I'll take watch with whoever. Probably first watch, that way you can get uninterrupted sleep.
It's still pouring rain, right?
As of right now, yes.
I'll double up with whoever's taking second.
Natural 1.
It's rainy.
All right, Charles, disadvantage.
It's dark and rainy.
I got a 10 and an 8 plus. Okay, so 11.
11. Okay. With a natural 1 and 11, It's hard to tell anything, guys.
It's wet.
Yeah, it is that miserable, cold, wet, heavy rain. You sit there for your entire 3-hour watch, barely can see more than 30, 60 feet out. Charles, you're even less. You can't see shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he's mostly trying to listen.
Yeah.
At that point.
You just hear the sound of rain all around you.
Yeah.
All right. Second watch. Ganna and who else?
Hey, that could have been worse. It was a 17 and a 13. So my lowest would make that 18.
18. Okay. About 2 hours into your watch, Gannet, is when the storm begins to recede and fade away, as it slowly becomes lighter, till the drizzle right around the end of your watch, it is now just a light misting of rain. Thunder can be heard way off in the distance, but the worst of it is past.
And as it starts to get to a point where it could, it'll probably start a fire.
Mm-hmm.
And like try and dry out for the last little bit of his watch.
Yeah. It takes you a good 5-10 minutes to get it lit with the kindling and everything, but you eventually do. It's one of those come on, goddamn it, just light. I'm cold, shivering. But eventually you do get the fire going.
I'll say it lights a few times and then fades and lights
Yep.
and fades, dies.
Yep. Who was taking third watch then?
I was.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to roll?
Yeah. It's no longer at disadvantage, by the way.
Nice. 26.
Very nice for natural 20. It is fairly quiet. For your watch. As you are now coming into the early mornings. But you can see what appears probably half a mile or so in the distance as the rain slowly fades out and the sun comes up to reveal partly cloudy sky, but mostly clear. What appears to be the remnants of a village on the edge of the horizon to the north.
Remnants, as if there's smoke dwindling up from, or what do you mean?
Like the outline of one, sorry. Not remnants,
Okay.
but the skyline of one.
Okay. Would I know where that might be? I guess it's kind of pretty close to getting back towards my part of the where I'm kind of.
You are more north. You guys curve pretty hard north comparatively.
Okay, north of Castlemont then.
Yeah. I'll move you guys to the world map. This is approximately where you guys are.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, this is your party icon. This is what you see on the distance, roughly.
Oh, I can't see our party icon anymore.
Why?
Huh?
I can see it.
Man has 26 perception. Can't fucking see the icon.
Right?
I see through it, and I see beyond.
Yeah, it shows all players, unless someone made another icon and put it out.
I don't even think we could.
I can't click it either, so I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right. I mean, I guess I will point it out to the others when we wake up, just so that they know as well. If they didn't already. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I just deleted the old one and put a new one on it. Welcome back. As you all kind of mostly wake up except for Charles.
Yeah.
All right. As morning has arose, Marha, the storm is gone. The weather mostly cloudy. or partly cloudy, mostly sunny skies. Early morning.
Did I get any sleep?
Roll me with some saving throw.
19.
You did. Not great sleep, but you slept. You got a long rest, but you don't feel great.
Okay, good. I want to check on my puppy.
He's dead.
Need to give that thing some milk.
Wow.
What do you want me to do? You want me to roll anything?
You can roll me a medicine with a higher DC or a nature check.
Ooh, that was good. 24.
And is this medicine or nature?
Medicine.
Medicine, looks about the same. He's not whining or whimpering as much, and he's not trying to bite you as much either.
Ugh, okay.
Seems more lethargic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is you all set up for the day, or
How far out is this town, would you say, based on visibility?
half a mile to a mile or so? So
Okay, cool.
5-10 minute walk, depending on if you find any like huge mud puddles or anything left over from the night before.
I kind of feel like Sebastian would want to grab somebody and go scout it out. If it's that close.
Mm-hmm.
I would come.
Okay, then it's Marha and Sebastian, and you're gonna
And
take that wolf with you.
No, probably not. I will likely leave him here.
Oh,
Janet, will you watch him for me? I've been calling him Lokosh, Banshee.
Lokosh.
Yes.
Okay. And Gannett takes it, but he does it like at the arm's length, just completely away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so like me when I hold a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Try to keep it as far away from me as possible.
It doesn't try to bite you.
He
Feels
needs
fairly
milk.
light.
Is it doing anything?
I mean, it's breathing, but not much else.
Or
He
its
needs
like
milk.
eyes? Yeah, I would say, or is its eyes like focused?
Give me a medicine check or a nature check. Got it?
These are the
Yes.
things I'm best at.
That is why I'm headed into town. I need to find milk for him, just plain and simple.
we're not really headed into town.
Well, yes, but still. Just
Um,
check it out first. If it's fine, then it's fine, and I can check shit out.
that was a 7.
7? Hard to tell, but it does not. The eyes keep closing on it.
Yeah, go get him some milk, Marha. And Gannett's gonna like noticing that it's this lethargic and like probably not doing well. Gannett will sort of wrap it up in his arms, football
Mhm.
style.
Yeah. All right. So who's going into town?
I guess it's Marha and I.
Okay. Make me self checks with a +10, please.
Put up.
And for me,
And what?
I said my hood is up.
Okay. So advantage.
Yep.
I assume you guys do all those things that
27.
you need. 27. Jesus. 30. All right. Yeah. You guys begin to move in very quietly. Are you skirting it or are you heading straight in?
I think
Skirting it.
Sorry, I skirt it. Yeah.
Okay. Give me perception checks, please.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
23.
24.
23.
I'm rolling
and
so good today.
24.
It's on my bad dice too. He's deciding to be good today.
We'll see. All right. As you guys get closer, You don't hear anything. You don't hear any sounds. You don't hear any like beating of hooves or like hammering or anything. It's almost too silent as you get closer.
Any visible smoke or lights?
Not. I'll say you guys still a couple like 100, 150 feet away. Nothing immediately that you can see.
Is there any?
You can move in closer if you want.
I mean, I'd say we'd move in closer.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't see anyone.
Okay. As you guys get closer, what was your perception, Marha?
24.
24. Okay, so you would notice at first, you see what appears to be a small, like, lump by one of the barns, and then you see scattered across the side of the barn what appears to be almost a spray of dried blood on the wall.
I mean, I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Sebastian's gonna grab her shoulder and be like, "The hell are you doing?"
Trying to get closer and look.
I mean, this is pretty much the town. This is as far as we are without going in.
I mean, yeah, but you saw. I mean, there's dried blood. Whoever caused this to happen, they're long gone by now. Hopefully, I think. At least it happened a while ago.
You wait here.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, you wait here.
Okay. She's just gonna sit down.
Okay.
With a small pout.
Sebastian's gonna move up, like, kind of like that, like, very slightly crouched, like, run type thing.
Mm-hmm.
The house, like, to get up against it.
Okay. Towards where you saw the blood in the body?
Yeah, like over there.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit Q real quick.
He's gonna have his bow in hand at that point.
Okay. Immediately, like, on the person, you see what just appears like half of their face has been caved in. You see like purplish veins from around it, and then you also see two like black barbed arrows piercing its chest of this body.
Do I see any other bodies in the immediate area of the town?
With that previous perception check, kind of like lean forward and glance around. The center of this town is bathed in bodies and blood. You see what appears to be about 14 or 15 bodies of Imperial soldiers in full metal, like full breastplates, shields, spears, like a small unit decimated, along with probably 30 to 40 villagers.
Imperials like Castle Mount Imperial.
Mm-hmm. Like the ground here looks almost stained with blood.
Would I be able to kind of see the whole town? Like, I don't know if it's a big town or if it's kind of small town. Would I be able to like kind of scour it without moving too much?
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh, okay, cool. So what are we like? Am I like here kind of?
Yeah.
And where are these bodies like just like
mm-hmm. Like looking up, you can see just like on the main road, like leading up to where this like town square and area is, all of this just covered in blood. I'll move you guys over here. You can just see like almost like the group of soldiers went to get into town and just never made it. Like, you can see some of the villagers had like pitchforks and other like basic tools, almost like weapons. Some of them looked like they were running out of town too.
Do I hear anything or see anything right now at this point?
Make a new perception check for me.
A new one. Fucking suck. 21.
21. You sit there and intensely listen for a moment. And you swear for a moment. You hear almost like this dark guttural sound mixed with the howl coming from somewhere inside of the town.
Okay. Sebastian's gonna return to Marha and kind of fall back.
Your spell's getting close to running out, by the way.
Yeah, so he's gonna basically fall back to her and then try to be like, come on, let's get the fuck back to the others.
Wait, what did you see? I assume he just pulls her along.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
Is this one still under?
You still have your plus 10. Yep.
32.
27. Okay. So you guys pull back and get out towards the party.
Can I have done a survival check on that howl? Like, know what it would be.
Nature?
I'm gonna actually DM you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Various typing.
Yeah, I know. I got. You want nature? Or you want survival?
Either one.
Hold on. Maybe the second one.
Okay. You feel confident that did not sound like that. Sounded much more guttural.
Scary.
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. We out. Fuck that. I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna go back to the party.
Okay. Did you guys run back to the party? What would you guys like to say or do as you see the party? Well, you guys don't even see Marha and Sebastian creep up. They just kind of appear.
Guys.
God damn it, you're fucking fast, Sebastian.
The town. They're dead. There's Imperials, townspeople. And he's gonna be like very out of breath and just like
Yeah, such little legs, but he goes so fast. Yes, but like super mega dead.
He's gonna be kind of panicked too.
Yeah,
like,
not
looks like he's panicked.
Not like they were super able to put up a fight dead, but like dead.
Would we notice, or so on the path there, would we have noticed that the tracks went towards town or not?
For the ones that you've been tracking?
Yeah, the ones that we've been
They didn't go near town.
Oh.
They kind of cut back east at this point.
They probably had the same thought we did, to be honest.
That or it happened afterwards.
Yeah, guys, that place is... There's something there. I have no idea what.
By the way, if you've been talking in it, you're muted.
I sure as fuck am. I had to go deal with the direwolf. You said they're all dead? For sure? The whole town?
Well, I didn't really stick around to check them all, but there were a lot of bodies and a lot of blood. And there was some sort of howl almost from towards the center of town.
And it thinks back to the direwolf puppy in his arms. And he kind of glances down, like one of these.
I don't think so. Something bigger. Much, much worse.
Okay.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think we should get moving then.
I mean, there were a lot of soldiers, and they were all dead. There were more than us. Townspeople, soldiers slaughtered.
Would any of us know what town this is?
Roll a history check.
Oh yeah, let's all roll history. 'Cause I don't know this town. I'm gonna be honest. I probably don't. But it's cool.
Yeah, I don't fucking know this.
Yeah, I don't know this town.
I've got a 12.
I'm not from here.
Mm-mm. Nothing ringing a bell.
I don't know that I've ever been to this little nameless village.
Yeah. Nothing.
Curious to see what it is, but also, nah, fuck that shit.
I'm not even gonna say what I got because it was that bad.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
But we can come back, or we can inform the guards back in Castle Mount at some point. But we're not going in there. If we want to live, we're not going in there. Sebastian seems very panicked by whatever the fuck it was.
Okay. Let's get back on the road then.
All right. You all load back up and head east towards the tracks.
Yep, fuck that shit.
Okay. I'll move you back to the world map then.
Bitch is like, I'm gonna give you something that can probably kill you. You can check it out if you want, but go ahead, see what happens.
All right. As you guys continue your travel, give me a survival check. Go ahead.
I'll say one plus side is my roll 20 isn't crashing right now, so
Nice.
yet.
Wait, so it's a survival of...
For tracks.
Okay. 9.
9. Very nice. About 3 or 4 hours into your journey, the tracks are becoming harder and harder to read. The heavy rain seems to have came this way and washed the majority of them away. You believe you are still following them, but it is almost like following small indentions in the road.
So pretty much not at all.
And we're just kind of going like this way.
Which way? Yes.
East.
Roughly. I will post something in Discord for you guys.
Let us show us what was in there.
Yes.
How are you gonna show us? We're gonna come back. Maybe we'll come fight the thing. I don't know.
Probably be gone by the time you get back.
Okay, fair enough. Would they have murdered the fuck out of me?
You tell me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The fuck is that thing? Like a werewolf, but like
it looks like a gnoll, like a specialized gnoll.
It originally was a gnoll.
Yeah.
It's just a CR9 creature. But anyways, as you guys travel, nice, beautiful weather. You're having a hard time keeping the tracks, but you guys managed to get a full day of 10 miles of traveling. As you guys set up for camp, I assume?
Oh, yeah, fuck it. I mean,
Okay.
anyone opposed? I don't think so.
Eka, Cyril, y'all still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, who'd like to take watches?
I'll take first.
Okay.
I'll do first watch with Gannett.
Alright.
I'll take second.
I'll take a third.
Alright. And Sebastian, roll me a d20 for tomorrow.
I'm going to stay up all night because I'm very scared my puppy's gonna die while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
17.
17, good to know.
I got a 15
15.
for perception.
23.
23. Alright. Sorry, I'm looking at what the next day of events is. All right. 23. Relatively boring. The two. Feel free to have any chats you guys wish, but nothing seems to go bump it for your watch. Seems fairly peaceful.
Tyka's eyes are still very much gold, by the way.
I was getting ready to ask. Are they like? Do they like glow, or are they just like gold, like a
Just
flat
gold.
At some point in the night, Gannett is gonna like walk over and be like, "Is that part of whatever deal you made?"
I guess. I mean, it wasn't really mentioned to me. I don't know, the magic just doesn't work the same way it used to. I get stressed out and it's like it fritzes, malfunctions.
You're still in control.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't, for whatever reason, can't flip the switch on the eye color. I don't know what's making it stick.
Got a pretty good guess. If there's anything I can do, let me know.
For sure.
And like he does not seem okay with this at all. Like he's trying to be polite, but he's clearly just disturbed would be a decent word for the eye thing.
All right. Any other conversations during y'all's watch?
I think Gannett would be very quiet other than that.
Mhm.
Because he is very concerned. I don't know how far we are from whatever the fuck that was going on in the town, but he'd be very
5 to 10 miles.
yeah, that's not too far. He would very much be like on just like straight up like guard duty.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who would like to take the next watch?
I got second.
All right. Gonna roll me a perception check.
Oh yeah.
A
Good, I
natural
used it all
one.
there. I used it all in the town. It's fine.
Yep. Mohawk, go ahead and roll me a D100 too, by the way. Yeah, Sebastian, just your worry. And just stress about what was in that town. Is it hunting you? What was it? Because that howl inspired internal fear. You're just too concerned with what's going on and what might be tracking you to really pay any attention.
I'm on like high alert right now.
Mm-hmm. But your 3 hours pass. Who would you like to get?
I think it was Charles was doing third.
Yeah.
And Charles. He's gonna go over to Charles and kind of like shake him awake, like, "Hey, come on, wake up, wake up!"
After like a minute of you doing that solid, he'll get up.
Just like slapping the face, just like, get up, God damn it.
How big is Charles?
Like 5'11".
Weight probably with like
260 probably, right?
Not quite that much.
Okay.
Maybe 230.
okay.
Right. I'm up.
You're up. I haven't seen anything. Keep your eyes open. Eyes and ears. Something's out there.
Okay.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Ooh. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Nothing really catches your attention.
You hear the same howl as Sebastian did.
No owls, nothing. Calm, peaceful, quiet night. Till eventually you see the sunrise. Just a little tired, just because you're not used to having to stay up through part of the night anymore. It's been a while. It's been a while. But eventually your watch passes. Marha is going to take 1 level of exhaustion.
That is fine.
Do you want to give me a medicine check, Marha?
Yes, sir. That was really bad. 14. I lied. 15.
15. It seems to have a very weak heartbeat. It has not moved or made a sound through the entirety of the night.
I just told him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Charles, you go around waking people up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody, you all complete a long rest? Get down. You're annoying me.
No.
Pretty much.
Okay, damn, I'm sorry.
But all right. As you guys set up, pick up camp and all that.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I also do a medicine check on the pup?
If Marha are handed over, and let you.
I think she's very, like, when she sees you coming, she holds it closer to her chest, but you're gonna have to convince her.
Well, I don't need to hold him. I just need to touch him.
Fine.
No, 15.
15? No idea. It's quiet. Could be sleeping.
Does the puppy have hit points?
It's a living creature. So, possible? I mean, most living things have hit points. And then objects, technically. But, I mean, from what you can tell right now, nothing's really wrong with it. It's just sleeping. It's been quiet the last couple of nights.
Okay.
All right. Did we lose Cyril, by the way? Kathy?
Did he like fall asleep or something?
Cyril!
I'm kind of
Cyril,
falling
did you die?
asleep. I'm I'm kind of fading, guys. Sorry.
You're good. I mean, we can call it here if you guys would like. I'll say it is 11 o'clock.
Man's just sleepy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and call it here.
Okay, you aren't gonna hit my dog, right?
Huh?
You aren't gonna hit my dog, right?
I wasn't gonna hit the dog.
When you were
She's
asking
gonna
about hit
heal it.
points.
Yield the dog.
Oh, no. I was gonna see if he was down to 0, and I was gonna cast Spare the Dying on him. Just to stabilize him.
But yeah.
Is there any kind of artisan tool that I could use to make milk?
I mean, not really. I mean, that's part of like cooking supplies. I mean, but to make milk, not really. That's you would need like a cow or something. Like there isn't like mill replacement in the medieval times.
If we
I can't craft a cow or a goat, sorry.
Yeah.
If we can find a farm, you do literally have a farm boy with you.
That's true. If
Well,
we
I
can
was
find a
asking
farm.
because
Most of
of
his
I was asking because of the right tool for the job. Because I can pretty much create any thieve or artisan tool. I figured if there was something that existed.
Yeah, sadly, the society isn't advanced enough yet in that sense for mill replacement, milk replacement, or any of that. This is what happens when you take like 2-day-old pups.
Well, I knew he was gonna die. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know. But it's just a slow, sad death.
Fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I was gonna be listening to My Chemical Romance by the end of the trip.
Yep.
You act like she doesn't already.
Yeah. Now this is just going to be another thing she felt.
When I was a young orc,
I went into the capital.
Which is dumb because she was told by everybody.
Yeah. To
Doesn't
leave
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. She couldn't. No.
Night, guys.
Good night, Cappy.
If only we had a druid.
Yeah.
If only we had a druid that could wild shape into a female wolf.
Oh my god. Sorry, that made me have like a visceral
There's many
reaction.
things wrong
Oh
with
my
that.
god.
I thought about playing a druid, and I'm so glad right now that I'm not.
Well, not only that, like the wolf would have needed to be pregnant to produce milk in the memories, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh great, now we have another
Or had recently had a child.
But as a wild shape, that would not apply.
I would say, can you specify something weird
I don't
like
know.
that? Like postpartum?
I don't know.
So you cannot conceive in wild shape. There has been threads about this.
Yeah,
However,
it's the fucking furry.
even without being pregnant, you can induce lactation.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Just saying,
True.
it's a thing.
No,
That's
that
a
is true.
scientific possibility.
Yeah, but doesn't
Like-
that take like consistent manipulation?
Not necessarily. If someone has had a
Also-
child before, you can have a sudden milk drop being around a newborn
Well,
child.
I can promise you that a druid in wild shape has not had a child before in that form because it's not passable magically, based on the stipulations of wild shape. Because I sadly have gone down this road before with players, not for puppies, but giving birth and stuff like that.
I'm just glad
What
I'm
the
not.
I'm never RPing giving birth, I'm sorry.
What fuck session are you playing? You're over here like, you're gonna have a child or fucking
Yeah, like a
pregnant party
puppy, I'm
member.
gonna yiff with a dog in wild shape and then have puppies. Oh my god.
Let's just say there's been questionable decisions in past games.
I can tell.
There's reasons they aren't in my group anymore.
Charles, what the fuck did you do?
You don't want to know.
Look, weird
sure I
things
don't.
happen when you play D&D with furries, okay?
That is true.
Yeah.
Weird things happen.
Shame, but I might shame that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. We'll be live next week, I believe. Everyone's good.
Yeah,
Should be.
Yeah.
I have no reason not to.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Bye,
I'll
y'all.
be there.